Welcome in, chat. We haven't thing yet though. We haven't transitioned yet, but we just mic checks, mic checks. Jack, can y'all hear us? Can y'all hear us?
Hello, hello.
Yeah, testing. Let me put the thing up too to see if I can hear myself.
I like to test it by pulling up the stream myself nowadays.
Yeah, that's what I was about to do.
Testing.
You should
Testing, hello. I'll let you guys know if people can hear me. Or I'll let you guys tell me if people can hear me.
We sound good. I hear all of us.
All right, cool. Let me just, like always, I'm just gonna switch this off and head straight into the introduction. Hold up. I think I'm kind of vibing too much to the lo-fi. All right, hold up, wait. And here we go. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome to Gamer Actual, your weekly deep dive into the biggest news in gaming. You can find us on all major podcast platforms like Apple Podcasts and Spotify, with a visual version of this podcast being available on youtube.com at Gamer Actual. Podcast is also a part of the KXI Network. To find out more about the KXI Network and all the other shows, check out our show notes. Now, for tonight's episode of Gamer Actual, we're going to be talking about the GTA 6 delays, the Marvel gaming universe, if we want to call it that, and a bunch more. So stick around. So let's get into it, actual gamers. I'm your host, Cash. And with me tonight, like always, I got the homie, the Heartless 99, and a good friend of the show. At this point, Trez is just an OG, bro.
OG.
What's up, guys?
Gamer Actual.
Glad I'm here.
Welcome in. How you doing?
Thank you for having me.
Oh yeah, as always. I feel like we were kind of chopping it up for a while behind the scenes just now. Like we've been here.
We were, yeah. We were talking for almost an hour, I feel like.
Yeah. Behind the scenes. So guys,
Behind the scenes.
we actually do hang out. You know what I mean? It's just we love doing like podcast and shit. That's just a byproduct of us being cool with each other and shit. So, but yeah, Chess, how you doing, bro? How you been?
I'm good.
Yeah.
Good to hang and talk with you guys.
Mhm.
Not. I don't really have much to report. Just
Mhm. You
working on some
do.
videos.
Nah. You do. What did you do recently?
I did see Predator Badlands
That and also we
yesterday.
talked on stream about something lightly what you did though. You went to a film festival.
I did go to a film festival. I went to a horror film festival
Yes.
at Smodcastle Cinemas,
Mhm.
which is Kevin Smith's movie theater in the town where I live in New Jersey. And it was what, last week?
Yeah.
And it was just all indie horror. It was the first indie horror film festival I've ever been to. It was a lot
How
of
was it?
fun. I'm definitely going back next year.
That's for
Um,
sure. That's
there
for
were some movies that were like really, really good, and then there were some movies that were not so good. Um,
naturally.
but it was all in good fun. Like even the not so good movies, I still enjoyed. So yeah,
Mm.
very. It was awesome. I will, if anyone wants to join me next year, I will definitely post about it in the KXI Discord.
All right, sure, sure. I mean, you
Sounds
said you
Also,
watch.
Cash.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't want to interrupt you, but I'm excited we get to talk about the potential Marvel game universe because this is
Yes.
something I think we've maybe even talked about before,
Yes, we
and
have.
I actually made a video on this like years ago too, which is
Oh,
still
really?
on YouTube. Yes. But we could talk about it more when we get to that topic. But
Mm-hmm. Dope. You said you also watched Predator Badlands. How was that movie?
I am a very big Predator fan. Um, I had my reservations going into this only because of like the PG-13 rating. I don't know how well you can do a Predator movie where the Predator is the protagonist, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think it hit a lot, but it did miss the mark for me on some things too. I applaud the movie for them making it with like a Predator. You get to see like the Predator home planet, and you get to see the story through like the eyes of a Predator protagonist, which I thought was really cool and like a chance that they took.
Right.
But there's a lot of stuff in there that like kind of Disney-fied it.
You know what's crazy?
Very
I heard someone say that too.
Yeah, and by that I mean like very like very like Baby Yoda-ish type of things that happened where I don't feel like I need that in my Predator movie.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the things that I disliked about it. But overall I thought it was a solid entry into the franchise and I thought it was pretty good. So
Yeah. Also, no blood. I know there's no blood in there because it's a bunch of synthetics, right?
synthetics and like animals and yeah,
Mm-hmm.
there's no humans, so that's why it was rated PG-13. It is still pretty gory. People get dismembered and like beheaded and stuff like that, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not human, so they can make it PG-13. Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that's how it goes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it goes. Yeah, bro.
But yeah, if
Um,
you're a fan of Predator movies, check it out.
I like what I've seen from the trailer so far, so I'm definitely gonna be checking it out. And again, I feel like Fox. Well, is it Fox? Can we say Fox now? Because Disney owns
20th
them.
Century Studios is,
Studios,
I
yeah,
believe.
right.
Yeah.
They're leaning heavily on I almost said James Mangold, but it's not. It's
Dan
Trachtenberg.
Trachtenberg. Yeah.
Trachtenberg. They're leaning a lot on this guy with the
Fucking
Predator
give it to
franchise.
him. Like
Yeah.
he's crushing it. Yeah, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
I feel like he loves the franchise because he's also taking inspiration from like the Dark Horse comic books as well, which I think
Yeah.
and those were fucking phenomenal, bro. So I think you should just give him the reins, bro. Just let him do what he needs to do. Because he did a great job with even like Killer of Killers, Predator Killer of Killers. Because he's the one. Yeah.
Yeah, he
So
directed that one too.
yeah. So I think they should just give it to him. Just let him do his thing. He knows the franchise. I think he knows the Predator franchise enough to where I can see him just like doing a
100%.
great job of it. So yeah. But yeah. Heartless, do you have any intention of watching? Right. We need to watch Killer of Killers actually. It's on Hulu.
I'll
We
tell you
need
what I do have intentions of watching.
Wow.
after the podcast, we're gonna be in the Discord watching
Welcome
Welcome
to
to
Derry.
Derry.
Mhm.
So if you guys are interested in catching that with Cash and I, please I don't trust obviously you're more than welcome to join us too. Please feel free, everyone. You guys are welcome to join us.
Oh yeah.
But the Predator movie, if people are saying it's good, then I'm down to watch it. But I do have to make a confession here.
You've never seen
I've
any
never seen
Predator
any
movie,
of
Holler?
them.
Oh my
Any of
god,
them?
bro.
Not a
Bro.
single
Heartless.
one.
Come on.
Not a single one. You would
You're
think
just
for a
talking about
guy
how
with a
you
name
like
Heartless,
movies.
I do like movies, but I'm more into like dramas and stuff like that. But I do gotta say, I seen a scene from what was it called, Prometheus, that made me want to watch it. And
Yeah.
then I heard that Prometheus
Did we
is.
lose him? Okay. Oh,
He's
there you are.
back.
All right.
He's back. He's back.
Are you guys losing me?
Just now.
You're out, but you look fine now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, I seen a scene from a movie called Prometheus that made me want to watch it, and then I heard that that's a prequel to Predator.
Aliens.
Aliens.
It's a prequel to Aliens.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Well, and then there's the Aliens versus Predator, right?
Yeah, those don't count. You don't need to watch those. Those are bad.
You don't. You don't.
Really?
Yeah,
you
and they're like not in the canon of either of
No.
the movies.
No.
Really?
Because aliens were on
And then-
Earth in Alien versus Predator, and aliens
see,
were
guys,
never on Earth.
This is how
Yeah.
clueless I am to either of these universes.
Yeah.
That I thought the Alien versus Predator was like the big thing.
No, they
No.
they dropped the ball on that one.
No.
Wow.
I'm sorry, but I gotta say this though. I love the first one. I love Alien versus Predator. I don't know why.
I don't.
But here's the thing. It's just
That's
this-
fair though.
Yeah, it was in. I watched it as a kid too. So it was an enjoyable movie as a kid. I feel like it was just like during that time where it's just like superhero slop and all this bullshit. It felt almost like a superhero movie. Oh, and
Yes.
and then come to find out, it was also created by what's his name?
Paul
Paul W. Sanderson.
who did Resident Evil and Mortal Kombat.
So
Did
I'm
you?
like,
I don't want to get too far off topic, but I mean, he's a bad director, but he has one
Oh,
movie that is
God.
fucking awesome.
that's
wh-
Mortal
which is-
Kombat, bro. The first
Well,
Mortal Kombat.
Yes, but that's not what I'm talking about. Event Horizon. Did you ever see that movie?
Horizon was sick. I actually did
That's
enjoy
his
the movie.
masterpiece. That
Yeah.
movie's awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, that is actually a brilliant movie, bro.
it's so good. I
Yeah.
just watched it recently, and it's still so good.
That I watched that as a kid. It fucked me up.
I
That
can see
movie,
why.
yeah, that was insane, bro. Heartless, you need to watch Event Horizon if you haven't.
Is it a black hole?
It's a horror
Kind of.
film, but it takes place in space.
Okay, 1997.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lawrence Fishburne and
It's Sam Neill.
yes,
Yep.
I think
Wow.
it's one of the most underrated movies ever made.
yeah, 100%, 100%. It was a great movie, bro.
36 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, it's a great
it's,
movie.
It's not. It really should be like an 80.
Okay. It's got a 3.3 out of 5 on Letterboxd. So I feel like that's like the new metric nowadays.
It's good.
I
If
think
you like horror movies,
yeah, I feel like you shouldn't solely rely on like critics.
Nah.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
You need to look at both audience score and critic score and then kind of come to like your own conclusion. I think that's what
And-
you need to do.
And even sometimes a bad movie can be a good experience.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
So
All right, guys. So we've gone on a tangent. Enough. Let's get back on track. So let's get into our first top. No, before we do that, Harless, what are some games that came out this week? My bad.
yeah, how you gonna do that to me? Anyways, first game we got on the list is Football Manager. Not my type of game, but let's get into it. This released November 4th, 2025, and it is the player becomes the manager of a football team and oversees all club operations. They must plan training sessions, design uniforms, and acquire the best players within their means. The developers have also added women's squads to the game for the first time ever. This is essentially like, this is not American football, by the way, guys. This is soccer, or we call it soccer, but football. You're
football.
pretty much, yeah,
Okay.
football, and you're pretty much running a football organization. That's kind of how it goes. Published by Sega, released on PC, Mac, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, sitting at a 72 out of 100 on Metacritic. So if you're more of like an analytical player and a reactionary or a fast-paced player, this might be for you. The next game we have on the list though is Hyrule Warriors Age. What is it called? Age of Imprisonment. And
Yeah.
this released on the 6th, obviously only for the Nintendo Switch. And I think people have been looking out for this game for a while.
Yeah, a lot of Zelda fans
And-
were.
Oh, by the way, as always, guys, descriptions for these games comes from VG Times. It's my favorite website to cop these descriptions. But as it goes, a new chapter in a dynamic action series uniting large-scale battles in the spirit of warriors with the world of The Legend of Zelda. The action takes place in the dark period of Hyrule's history when the forces of evil begin to rise and the heroes of the past are only formed. The player needs to manage the legendary characters and fight the hordes of enemies on the vast fields of the battlefield, reflecting the impeding threat. The game combines spectacular combo, the development of heroes, and strategic elements of troops. New plot turns revealed the little-known pages of Hyrule's history, adding drama and the depths of familiar universe. This thing's got typos in it, actually. Shout out to VG Times, though. it's got typos in it. It threw me off. I was like, what? And then the next game we have on the list, Cash, no!
What?
I exited out of the notes.
Damn.
Let me get back into it. Where did you send it to me?
Discord group and direct
DMs?
message. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, let me get back to it, guys. My apologies. Next game on the list is, I think it's Sonic something. As soon as it loads,
Sonic.
Rumble?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sonic. So this game, it released on, I believe, the phone. So iOS, Android, and PC, by the way. So it's pretty much Sonic Fall Guys, if you guys haven't seen it. I'll read the description, though. A colorful online game about Sonic in the spirit of Fall Guys. Oh, so they pretty much just say it. The game takes place in a cheerful toy world created by Eggman. Up to 32 players can compete in matches, and participation rewards currency that can be spent on cosmetic items. So this game is kind of cool. When we do the community nights, I think, because, we have Lockdown Protocol, which is up to 16. But when we start getting, like, fully booked on the community nights, we might be able to switch over to a game like this.
Yeah, for sure. Voso, what's good? Welcome in. This game looks fun, bro. It's not 100% like Fall Guys though. Like it's a lot of like side scrolling. Like you get a lot of like traditional Sonic gameplay here. I feel like with
That's
just a
pretty cool,
little,
actually.
It's a little altered, but it's definitely a lot of like traditional Sonic platforming.
It's also
Right?
free to play, so
Yes, it's also free to
That
play,
is
guys.
huge.
download
That's
it and
huge.
try it out. Why not?
Right.
Sonic Fall
Yes.
Guys. It does have a mixed rating on Steam, but again, free to play.
It's free to play. Like
It's free to play, mixed rating on Steam. I don't know. Sounds ungrateful. Just kidding. Next game on the list, though, we have is A Sword of Justice. Dropped in the wait, when did this release? I have an inaccurate thing here. It was sorry, guys. I'm gonna get you guys the real release because this is inaccurate.
Bro. Yo, you know what's N2 said
About
in the chat.
2018.
N2 said
No,
in the
yeah.
chat, I'm playing it right now.
That's funny. That is actually funny. It came out on the 7th though. So just 2 days ago.
Mhm.
It dropped on
Why is it saying the
PC
17th?
So it released on PC June 29th, 2018. And I think it came to iOS and Android. I don't know. Actually, I think this is incorrect. I do think this is incorrect. VG Times, come on, guys. I just gave you guys a huge shout out. Because
This
I
says
don't
4
know,
days
I could be
ago.
incorrect. I could be incorrect. Google says it came out on the 7th of
Yeah,
2025.
Let's
The
go
game
with
is
Google. I
available
think I trust Google over VG Times.
I
Yeah.
trust Google over VG Times.
Because
the game is available for PC and mobile. But now VG Time says it came out on PC on 2018. So what? Did it just release on mobile recently? And if so, what a coincidence would it be that N2's playing it right now if it just released on mobile and not PC? I don't know.
right, I don't know. I think there's the numbers is off. Their numbers were just off because it even in their list of games released this week, it was there. So it can't release in 2018 if it's on the list of games that got released this
Hey,
week.
I'll look into it. I'll figure out if there's a reason why it says 2018. But anyways, nonetheless, the description time. A large-scale open-world MMORPG based on I don't know how to pronounce that. Wen Rion's classic novel, The Four Great Constables, The Sword of Justice. The game combines Eastern aesthetic with modern technology, creating a visually rich and vibrant world where every battle feels realistic and dynamic. The game focuses on a free-form combat system without rigid classes, allowing you to develop your character according to your own style. You can travel through cities and temples, study ancient martial arts schools, and take part in duels and explore a world filled with stories of loyalty, betrayal, and fate. It looks good, and that was a cool description. It's published by NetEase and Zhu Rong Studios,
It looks
and
amazing.
it visually looks amazing. Yes, for sure.
So N2 just
Um,
giving us some more clarity here. The game got released in 2018 in China.
no way.
That would make sense.
Yeah, it was released in 2018 in China.
This game released 7 years ago
Yeah, and we're just getting it.
in China, and we're just getting it. And you
Mhm.
just said it looks like a beautiful game.
Yep.
That's crazy.
NetEase is also the guys that created Marvel Rivals, by the way.
Yeah.
And Naraka, Blade Point. That's another like um it's like a Fortnite but just for just weapons. It's not you're not using guns. There's no range weapons. It's just straight like melee weapons. This game looks sick though. I think they dropped this game has definitely been updated. It's been
Yes,
retouched
had to have
for
been.
release in the West. I'm pretty sure. What
I mean,
game
I
is
think
this?
they did show that off.
Mhm.
This is Sword of Justice.
Mhm. Yeah, it got released this week in the West. NetEase is also releasing where the winds meet on the 14th. Yes, yes.
Why do you
And
think
to
this
you,
is? Why do you
what
think this? Do you think this is due to the success of?
Rivals?
I think Rivals is part of it, but do you think Wukong has anything to
Maybe,
do with it?
maybe.
Maybe the
I feel
success of Wukong kind of had Chinese studios and publishers thinking, "Hey, the they want to play our games." Maybe do you think there's any potential of that?
I mean, it's possible, possible. But I
Yeah,
feel like there's always been an intrigue when it comes to like JRPGs and like anything I guess Eastern inspired, if you want to say. Right? There's always been an audience for that. That's how we ended up with like Final Fantasy and all them other stuff. So the intrigue has always been there. So I don't think it's necessarily that, but there's definitely been an uptick when it comes to those style and those kind of games.
I'm on NetEase's website and I don't know any of these games.
That's crazy.
They don't even have Marvel Rivals on their website, which I don't understand. Why would
because
you not do that?
because Marvel, I think it's a situation where they probably made the game, but Marvel's
Gotcha.
responsible
But
for
they
it
have
for the
two
most
other
part.
Marvel games on here that
Oh,
I've also
really?
never heard of. Marvel Mystic Mayhem. They're
I
all
don't
app games.
I don't know that. I really
Yeah.
don't know that either.
And Marvel Duel. It looks like most of these are just all mobile games.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know any of these games either. Marvel Mystic Mayhem came out after Rivals for sure. It came out this year. I remember seeing that one. But I think they probably licensed that one, and that's why they have it on their website. They're in charge of that
Okay.
completely. Whereas Marvel Rivals, I think Marvel as the like where so it's very similar to what Dragon Ball Fighter Z was to Bandai, but it was made by Arxis. So Arxis doesn't promote it as if it's their game, even though they're the
Yeah,
ones that made it. So
that makes sense.
yeah, Fragpunk. I didn't know they made Fragpunk. What? I didn't know that. Have you guys tried Fragpunk yet?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Is it good?
No, never. I've never. I don't know. I've never played it. I've never played it.
Isn't that the shooting game where you have like cards?
Cards,
Like,
yeah, yeah. You can unlock stuff with the cards.
yeah, I wasn't really like
Yeah, I wasn't sold on
I,
it either.
I wasn't sold.
I
I
know a
was
lot
not
of
sold.
people said the gameplay was fun and all that stuff, but it comes down to this again, guys. Like people are gonna always go back to their main game. Like if the game's not good enough to like hold your attention for too long, people are just gonna go back to whatever they're used to.
Oh
I think
yeah.
Marvel Rivals, I feel like had the benefit of having Marvel characters and having a good gameplay loop, right? Which is why a lot of people kind of left Overwatch to just like stuck to Marvel Rivals. That's what happened, in my opinion. I don't know what you guys think.
Yeah, I
think
think so.
people are playing both games too, which is something I wasn't expecting.
But I feel like more people are playing Rivals than actually going back to Overwatch. I think a
I
lot
think
of people left Overwatch.
Rivals has that IP too that
Yeah.
just like I feel like I know people who have never played Overwatch
hmm
who play Marvel Rivals.
That's facts.
Simply because it's Marvel characters.
Exactly.
So yeah, I don't know. I think Marvel has more of like a mass appeal.
Right.
Yeah.
Strong brand recognition. That's what it is.
Oh yeah.
By the way, Netney also made Once Human. That I also didn't know. Once Human also has a crossover with Power World currently happening. Just, fun fact. Which
Cash, I see you on Pal World all the time.
listen, bro, that's my second address, okay?
I know those games, they're like crack.
Yeah, I love the game, bro. The game is such a fun time, bro. And again, I keep stressing this to people. It's nothing like Pokemon, guys. It is nothing like Pokemon, guys. Yes, it has the monster catching element, but like overall, I feel like it's more about the base building than it is about anything else in the game. It's mostly about that and just like collaborating with friends, building your base and exploring the environment. So that's what I look forward to when I play Power. Now they have the old arena thing. I've been playing a lot more arenas in Power, so it's like this PvP mode. That was a lot. That's been a lot of fun. So yeah,
You love your Power World.
I do, that I do. Like, bro,
What level are you?
48.
I
Yeah,
can't lie, I'm impressed.
I'm at 48 right now. I'm trying to get to 50 before the end of the week because I want to catch Jetragon. I need that pal.
Oh,
Need that
did
one.
you say it right for the first
Yeah,
time?
yes, I did. I did that on purpose. Yeah, I mean, so I call it Jet Dragon just to piss Heartless off. And he's always like, Jet Dragon. I'm like, yeah, no, bro. But Jet Dragon just sounds fun.
No, it doesn't.
It does,
It sounds like you an uncultured swine.
bro.
I don't know, Jet Dragon sounds pretty cool.
Exactly.
Nah,
Gets the point
Exactly.
across.
Exactly.
nah.
Fast flying pal.
Hey,
Jet
okay, I
Dragon.
gotta give it to you there. Nah, see, Cash, listen. At least Trez got some logic. I gotta give it to you there. Definitely gets the point across. Jet Dragon.
Jet
definitely gets
Dragon,
the
I
point-
know exactly what it is.
Exactly.
Okay, he's spitting, but it is pronounced Jetragon.
But
But
essentially that's what the pal is though. It's a fast flying pal and it's a dragon. So it's a jet dragon. What are we talking about? All right, so listen, let's get into our main topic for tonight. So let me just read off my lead-in real quick. Rockstar Games has officially delayed Grand Theft Auto 6. Ooh, who's that with that fist bump? Did we just get a fist bump? I'm pretty sure we just get a fist bump. Anyways, that's on my channel. That means someone's in my chat on my channel redeeming a fit.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
Okay, but thank you guys. Thank you. Thank you. Rockstar Games has officially delayed Grand Theft Auto 6 to November 19th, 2026. In a statement released on November 6th, the studio said that the extra time will allow them to finish the game with the level of polish players have come to expect and deserve from Rockstar. Also thanked fans for their patience, adding their excitement for players to experience the sprawling state of Leonida and the return of the modern day Vice City. I'm looking forward to Vice City most of all, to be honest, personally. Today we're breaking down what this delay means for Rockstar's timeline, the industry's 2026 release slate, whether this could impact player confidence after more than a decade of anticipation. So, Trez, I'm gonna hit you with the first question. What
Go
was
for
your
it.
what was your first like reaction to this entire like thing?
I was kind of like, all right.
Mm.
Like, that was really it.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. I do think this is the actual launch date. I don't think it gets delayed again.
Again?
I don't think so.
Because next Christmas. Because next Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's enough time.
Yeah, and it releases right before the holiday season, and like you'll get it's like the prime time to release the game.
Yes.
But also like game delays don't bother me that much anymore. They used to.
Mhm.
I mean, I know this GTA 6 has been, dragged on forever, but like I have so much shit to play
Yep.
and so much shit in my backlog that I'm just like, all right, like I'm gonna take this time to continue chipping away at what I'm doing.
Right.
So it doesn't really bother me anymore. But yeah, I think I was just kind of like, yeah, whatever. As long as they get it done, and they'll get it done. It's just taking some time.
Mhm. Artist, what about you? What do you think? What were your thoughts?
I was thinking the same thing. I was like, the game delays, they don't bother me because I'm at a point when it comes to gaming where it's like I have so many games. I'll get when the games come, they'll come. And by the way, when they come, I'm probably not gonna buy them on release anyways. I'm probably waiting for a nice deal
100%.
because
Yep.
because
Steam sales.
yeah, them Steam sales go hard. I could have
Yeah.
bought Red Dead Redemption the other day for like $15.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
the only reason I didn't is because I said these Steam sales come so often. I could probably buy for $12 next month if I just chill. So at this point, there's so many good games in existence that have released in the last 10 years
Mhm.
that you really could just cop a PC, get your Steam, and just build up a nice collection of games for dirt cheap if you do it right.
Right.
And they're good games, obviously, super fire games. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I don't know. I'm in the same boat. I don't really care about the delay, but it's probably going to be an amazing game if we're being honest.
I mean, that's Rockstar. I feel like we've rarely had any like duds from. Have we had any duds from Rockstar? Really? No.
Manhunt
So.
2.
Man, yeah, but that
State of
years ago.
emergency.
That's years ago though.
Yeah, but that's exactly. They
Yeah,
haven't
like,
missed in years. So
in years. Like current rock stars never really missed. Unless and people like to hint at the remakes that they had, but they didn't develop those. They didn't work on those.
yeah.
It was a third party company. So it's still not their fault. You know what I mean? So do you think that speaks to just like their high standards though? The fact that they're delaying, and I also think they can afford to have this many delays and still have like good fan confidence because Grand Theft Auto 5 is such a strong game that people are just gonna keep playing it. This is what's gonna happen. People are just gonna continue playing Grand Theft Auto 5 until, and that's the other point here as well, right? They're still making money off Grand Theft Auto 5 right now. So
Yeah.
they don't feel the need to like rush this next game because they know that people are gonna play it.
I have a question.
Mhm.
Is Manhunt 2 like a fleshed out universe the way Red Dead is and GTA
No,
is?
Manhunt is actually in the GTA universe.
Yeah. Carcer City is in the GTA universe.
Yeah,
But it's like a smaller game,
yeah. It's just
much
it's
smaller than GTA, right?
kind of self-contained. I guess you could say
I
semi-self-contained.
think Rockstar. If correct me if I'm mistaken, but they're at a point where they're just working on these bigger games now, and they
Yeah.
know that's their niche. That's what they're amazing at. That's what the world wants and needs from them. And I think they're like, yeah, we're gonna work on developing what we're good at. Because I didn't even know Manhunt 2 was a Rockstar game. Like I don't even.
Bro.
It doesn't even look like
There's
what I'm used to seeing from them.
there's a lot of games that are Rockstar games that you probably wouldn't even realize. Max Payne
That's
3 is a
crazy.
Rockstar game.
But
I
they
mean-
published the Max Payne games. Remedy.
Yeah.
Is
No,
the
the
one
third
that-
one. But the third one wasn't them. I think the third one was all them. Max
The
Payne
third
3?
one was them, yeah. But
Yeah.
I don't think. I think going back to like what Heartless was saying,
Mhm.
like I don't think they'll take on if they make Max Payne 4. I think
Yeah.
they'll just give it to Remedy because
Yeah.
they can't take on the development
Yeah.
because they have like their main focus is probably just GTA,
Yeah. And
and
Red Dead.
Red Dead, and that's it.
I think
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, and not only that, there is a Max Payne game in development right now. It's not a Max Payne sequel. It's a
It's the remake of 1 and 2.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Remedy's working on that. I think I'm pretty sure Remedy's working on that. So,
Yeah,
yeah.
Remedy is working on that.
mhm. So definitely, I think it definitely speaks to those points. Bully, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get another follow up to Bully whatsoever. I don't think, though. I would love to see that. I would definitely love to see that, but I don't think we're gonna get a follow up to Bully.
That's in my backlog. I've been meaning to play it. I've
Mine
never
too.
played it.
Mine too. If never played it, and I know it's a great game. I know a lot of people love the game.
It's like
But
20 years old, right?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like it's GTA, but with a kid, bro, in a school. It's GTA in a school,
That's too funny.
pretty much.
And I forgot they did the Warriors game too.
Yes, they did.
Which is
Warriors.
also pretty sweet.
Yes, I love that game. I love that game, bro. It's because of that game I ended up with like, so they had like a I don't know if it was to commemorate the anniversary of the movie or the game coming out, but they had like a line. I don't remember which clothing brand had like warrior wear, and I
Oh,
ended
that's
up
awesome.
and I ended up with like a warrior wear like pants with the warrior, like the pants itself had like a cutout with the warrior logo in the back. It was so cool at the time. I thought that shit was so cool. But I don't know. Thinking back at it now, I'm like, would I worn that today outside? Maybe not. I don't know. But it just looked like costume like shit.
You're funny. You're
And
funny.
don't forget LA Noir too.
Yeah, LA Noir is definitely them. I remember that. I don't know. I don't know what people think about LA Noir today, but when the game first came out to me, I thought it was groundbreaking. There's a lot to LA
I thought it was
Noir that
okay.
I love. There's a lot. No, the interrogation stuff, I thought it was brilliant. I love the whole interrogation aspect of the game. Just like you have to read like facial expressions to like figure out if someone's lying and shit like that.
Yeah.
I thought that was super cool. I liked the story itself as well. There's a lot to LA Noir that I enjoyed, but yeah, like you said, I think it was a good game because the game definitely had some issues, but overall, thought it was good. But yeah, do you think one of the reasons why this game is taking so long is because of like the map? Because they mentioned like the sprawling state of
Yeah.
Leonida, right? I think that's also part of why they probably need a lot more time. You don't think so?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's that, but I just think like look at Grand Theft Auto 5 and look at all the shit that you can do in that game.
Right.
And it's really like it's like its own community.
Yeah, it's a metaverse, bro. That is
It is, yeah,
metaverse.
yeah. It's a metaverse, and they had to rebuild that with a new map, and GTA 5 came out across what 3 different console generations now.
Mm-hmm.
So like that came out on PS3, right?
Right. Yeah,
Yeah.
it did.
Crazy.
So
Came out on Xbox 360, bro. The GTA
They-
came out.
and they've been adding and building upon it for like however long. So now they have to do all of that again
Mhm.
in with GTA 6, which I'm sure they're probably like took a lot of the files from 5, but That's why it's just taking so long. And they're not going to release it and have it be buggy.
Right.
So like they're just making sure it's polished. I think it's probably mostly done. I think they're just polishing it is what they're doing now.
I wonder if this
I'd
do you
imagine
th-
so.
do you think because of this delay though it's going to allow them to release 'cause I haven't heard word of another GTA online experience. I think
Oh,
so you think this is will allow them to like launch a game while having that secondary GTA online experience? So
that's
before
a
I
good
ask you,
question.
yeah,
Like do you think that they're cuz it's what? It's GTA online like
only in it's in Los Santos, I think, right?
I feel
GTA
like they gotta release because GTA Online is so huge. I feel like you have to release an online component with 6.
that's what I'm saying.
You have to.
You
Yeah.
have to because
What about they GTA Online from 5 evolves and becomes the GTA Online for 6?
but that means they would have to get rid of like the map for GTA 5. So that's what I'm talking
Yes.
about. Like,
And
Yes.
people are going to lose all of
yeah,
their
I don't think people are gonna like that because
yeah, all
they've
their shit that
invested
they've
so
been
much
paying.
time.
Exactly.
They've invested so much time. I don't think so. What you could do though, just hear me out here. What they could do though is just have like a system where you could probably fly between the maps. So it's like,
Transfer all your
yeah,
shit to the new to
right.
GTA. Yeah, or transfer it back.
Hmm.
Yeah.
No, not only that, just flying
But
between the maps because they're
is
not
it
like,
I would
huh?
imagine it's a different game engine though.
Yeah,
Like it's got to be. Again, GTA 5 came out how long ago? Like the game engine for 6 has to
2012,
be different.
2012.
So, yeah, 2012. So
Jesus
that's
I
Christ,
mean, when
2012, bro.
they re-released Overwatch and it became Overwatch 2, didn't they update the game engine there? The game looked pretty much the same, but I think they optimized the game engine, re-released it.
Mm,
So it's doable, right?
it's possible. Yeah, I
yeah.
don't know. I to be perfect, I don't know if they've ever
This
talked
will be
about
Navi
this, like how
before.
they're gonna do it.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
yeah, that would be.
No, I've never heard them mention it. There's never been a
Ye-
mention of like an online
I
component
don't
of
think that
GTA
there
6.
has.
They
There
I
have
is
to
haven't
have
heard
one
peep
though. They
about it.
have to.
because
You know.
I agree.
that's why Grand Theft Auto 5 has survived this long, bro. It's because of the
Exactly.
online
Yeah.
component. I don't know.
There has to be. I think day one there's going to be an online component. Would you not agree?
I mean, because that's how
Yeah,
they
I think
launch.
so.
Yeah, that's how they launched Grand Theft Auto 5. It launched with that online, even though they had to take it offline for a second because I think they didn't prepare well enough for that online aspect. So they had to take down the servers and fix it. And I think within a day it was back online. I think I don't remember exactly.
I mean, I think that's part of why it's so successful is because you capture not only the single player audience,
Mm-hmm.
but the multiplayer only audience too,
You're right.
and then the third audience that plays both. So like it's appealing to everyone across the board, and I
I
feel
think
like that's why they have to have it.
it's such a huge revenue stream too.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can't. I don't think
Yeah,
they could abandon it. I don't
That,
think. Yeah, it's like developing a product to be like, hey, that one thing that worked really good on our
we're
last
not
version
we're
of
not
this
gonna do
product.
that.
We're not going to include that in this version of the product. I can't see that happening. I just can't see it.
No, I don't think so either. I don't think so. So, but that's a question though. I'd like to hear more about it. We haven't heard anything about that aspect of the game.
yep,
But like I said, the whole idea of them just like having both maps still available to fans, but they can fly between them in GTA Online. So it's just one GTA Online essentially, but it's just like now you have an expansion to that online aspect. You know what I mean? I think that would be cool. I think that would be like super cool.
yeah. That would feel
That
like
would be
that's a
cool to me.
lot of work, and it's a lot of people that are gonna have to like maintain and upkeep that.
Hmm.
But Rockstar can get it done.
That's what I think.
Honestly, think about it this way: you play GTA 5, and you've invested a lot of time and money into grinding your GTA 5 online, whatever, right?
Right.
And then GTA 6 comes out, and then they got a new online, and it's a whole new map, whole new location, new character, and obviously there's no interoperability between them, right?
Hmm.
Would you rather they shut down the current server and you get something for it, or they keep it up and it just dies out and people leave it anyways to go play 6 and you get nothing for it. Right?
Yeah, I
That's
don't
a
know.
question you got to ask yourself, I guess. Oh, we got a raid. Yo, shout out to Rose.
Shout out to Road for the Raid, man. Yeah, I don't know. It's very difficult to think about those things but I'm pretty sure they kind of have already thought about that and what that would look like. I think, but killing off just like your previous like online aspect is going to rub people the wrong way, especially because it's been around for that long and people have so much invested in it. I think it's kind of like difficult for them to just do that.
What if those people, what if they're rewarded for their loyalty? You know what I'm saying?
But again, remember who runs
The,
Rockstar. It's
the
Take
other
Two
thing is
Interactive.
you got to think about the people who spent all this time and money and invested into it, who maybe don't have the money to buy GTA 6,
Right.
especially if it's at this $100 price level.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
And like
That's
you
very
can't
true.
just cut them off and and be
Right.
like you can't play online anymore.
Right.
So I think it's gonna have to be
You
two different
can't.
things.
You can't. Yeah.
Yeah. So question, I want to ask you guys this. But how do you think the release of this will like shift other like developers' calendar? Because we kind of saw it this year. Like a lot. The reason why we had so many games on the back end of this year was because these guys were trying to stay clear of Grand Theft Auto, right? And they delayed their game. So now we had like a surplus of like games just being released like back to back. That's why October was so busy for people. Like October was a crazy month. I don't know if you guys realize this, but a
Yeah.
lot of games came out in October, bro. That's why that happened. It was because they were trying to move away from the Grand Theft release, right? So how do you think that would affect next year? Even though, because now we kind of have like a solid date now, it's November 19th. Do you think now the industry can breathe easy, so to speak, now that they know like, yo, all right, we have an exact date of when we think Grand Theft is gonna release? What do you think, Trez?
I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna hit the industry in a number of ways.
Mhm.
I think it's harder to push your game up. So GTA got originally moved to what, May, right? It was
Mhm.
supposed to come out.
Mhm.
So like I feel like there's probably a lot of game studios that were like, all right, we're gonna release in like October, November, and now they're probably like, fuck, you know.
Right.
So like, yeah, and they can't move production up to release earlier, so they're gonna maybe either delay. I think what's really interesting about it, I do think it's gonna release at $100. And
By
I do
that
think
time.
it'll still sell. And I think that's going to try and set a standard for the gaming industry. But
Agreed.
I think you're going to see a lot of games fail. I think you're going to see a lot of developers, publishers who think that they are GTA in terms of like, we can release our game for $100 and
Overvaluing their game.
yep, and it won't work. And then they will like their games will flop. And I think you're gonna
And
see a
Sony will do
lot
it.
of franchises fail.
Mhm.
And I think, I mean, I don't know if I'm the only person. I know you guys play indie games too, but like there's a lot of indie games that get released that are like day of like $20, $30.
Yeah.
And like I think those are gonna become a lot more appealing when it's like, okay, you
It's
can
already
buy this
happening.
indie game for $30, or you can buy Assassin's Creed 20 for $100. Like,
Right.
yeah, I'm probably gonna go with the indie game.
Right.
So that's what I think is gonna happen. I think GTA is gonna impact that more too, because I think it's gonna shift the pricing, and you're gonna see a lot of these games who are overestimating how good their game is, and they're just gonna completely flop.
Mhm. We
For
kind of
sure.
already have seen a little bit of that with the I call it, so people call them friend slap games, I call them friendship games, kind of like interchangeable, whatever you want to use, but we've kind of seen that now because a lot of people are playing like a lot of these games. Like there
Yeah.
I've seen so many games that on paper should not see success whatsoever, and they're killing AAA games on release, bro.
Oh, I
I
know.
think that has to do with streamers though. But
Yes,
so
100%.
when Grand Theft Auto releases and it sets that standard, and then Ubisoft thinks that they can go ahead and drop their
That's the
game at
publisher I was
100.
thinking of.
And when they go ahead and they drop their game at $100, and then you start to see patterns of failure for $100 games releases, where does the games market go from there?
It's going to be
Mm,
interesting. I think
yeah.
you're going to see a lot of publishers losing a lot of money, and it's either they get bought up by the bigger ones,
Yeah,
Mhm,
or they just go under. I don't know.
mhm.
yeah.
So Jerem brought up a very interesting point here in the chat. It says the GTA 5 server will stay active for years to come because the Switch 2 will pick it up. Yes, and here's why the servers will stay open as well. It's still a profitable game. They're still making money on it. So they have the
The power to do
the
so.
to keep keeping the server open because they're making money off of it. A lot of these games, the reason why they quote unquote will close a server, even though you can still give it up to the players regardless, but they don't want to do that because they want to repackage it and resell it later on. That's a lot of reasons why they'll kill off servers. That's the main reason to me personally why they would kill our servers. But the reason why GTA is gonna stay open is because of that very reason. It's a profitable game.
Yep.
Still making money.
Makes a lot of money.
Yep. But yeah. So do you think I feel like this is a dumb question, but I feel like do you think that the hype for GTA has kind of like dwindled a little bit just because of this? Or is it you think people are still hyped for the release of GTA 6?
I think that they're hyped for the game.
Yeah, I think this makes people even more ravenous for GTA. I think when this game releases, bro, it's going to fucking kill like
Think about it this way,
records.
Cash.
I think
Think
it's
about it
gonna
this way,
make
Cash.
some crazy records, bro.
Yeah, a lot of people
Think,
taking off of work that day.
think about it this way. When
GTA
when did it
holiday.
come out? 2011. When did it release?
What G
2011,
2020?
2012.
Yeah,
somewhere
around
around there.
that, around there.
Listen. So right, it's a nice day in 2012, and you just had a child, right? And GTA just released, and you're a father, and you want to kick back at the house, and you got baby duties, and you're rocking the thing, and you're playing GTA, and it's good times, right? And now the next GTA is coming out, and your baby has gone through puberty, okay? Your baby is now a young adult, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Learning real life skills, okay? That is how much time has passed.
Your baby
Since
is
the
playing
la-
GTA 6.
Yeah,
Your baby is playing GTA 6.
bro. It's
So
20,
I can
2013.
only imagine the hype for some people
It
for this
came out in
game to
20.
come out.
Bro, when GTA came out, I just came to this country, bro. Just came to this country when GTA came out. I didn't know my wife. Never had kids yet. I'm a full on parent. I'm a full on an adult now, bro. I'm a grown adult now, bro. And GTA is still being played by many people.
It's still
Crazy.
the number one game on Twitch, isn't it?
I'm pretty sure, yeah, because of
Yeah.
the whole what's it called? GTA RP. The RP
Yeah.
community is keeping that game alive, bro.
People love that. I was in my cousin's server, and they were doing like heists. There's like and the
No,
role
GTA,
playing
as I
servers,
said.
they're like really fleshed out. Like the heists felt like heists. There were security guards. There was locks you had to pick. It was crazy. I was like, oh wow, this is really cool.
Reaper said in the chat, I can tell y'all right now, Sony and Microsoft are pissed that it's delayed again because that game will. Oh yes, definitely. That game is definitely will sell hardware because people can't play it on PC until the following year. So that game is
Oh,
actually
that's
gonna.
right. Oh, I
That
just
game
got
is
mad
gonna move.
again.
That game is
God
gonna
damn it.
move hardware, and he's not lying.
Wait,
bro.
so did PC get pushed back as well?
Yeah,
Or did PC?
They're both. I think
it-
they're
I
both
think-
going to be pushed back.
Yeah.
We're not going to get it on PC day one. I don't
No,
think so.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Oh, now I'm mad. Now
Are you gonna go
before I
out and
was
buy
like,
a
whatever, this
PlayStation 5 Pro?
happens. Now I'm upset again
Yeah, I already have the console. Shit,
because I
even
don't
though
want to buy it. I don't want to buy it on
console.
PlayStation 5. No, I want to buy it on PC.
Yeah, so definitely that might be the case though.
God, I
Forget
hope not.
forget PC. Look at the amount of people still on PS4 and Xbox One. Yes, true. True. That's true. Um all right. So if GTA 6 end up being a masterpiece, will anyone ever even remember the delay? I can already answer this question. So nobody's gonna care about the delay. Nobody. I think people are just gonna say the delay was worth it. You don't think so?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. If it can justify the delay. Like I've seen games that I've pushed back in before and the release was still just poo poo. So Witcher was one of those games that came out, and over time, I feel like Witcher 3 became a masterpiece. But when it first, people forget that Witcher was buggy at launch. Witcher was a buggy game at launch, and over time is what kind of built up that game to be the game that it is today.
Yeah, I didn't play The Witcher 3 until last year.
Yeah, and I knew you enjoyed that game too.
It
You know,
was probably the best game I've ever played.
yeah,
Yeah.
Wow.
that's very big.
And I don't play a lot of fantasy games. Like I'm not a big fantasy person, and that game was incredible.
Yeah, so
I was looking at the view count as he was saying that, and it went from 10 to 9 as he said that. I was like, oh, okay.
Someone doesn't like The Witcher.
But yeah, I enjoyed The Witcher. It was pretty good. Yo, it was so good. Like again, my wife not really into video games like that, and my wife used to sit and watch. This is again, I use my wife for a barometer of multiple things. So when it's movies and TV and shit, if I'm playing a game, my wife will sit and watch me and ask me questions about a game. I know she's fucking loving the game, right? It happened with Last of Us, the first one. It happened
Okay,
with
that makes
Witcher.
sense.
It happened with Witcher. Which other game? So I was looking at a trailer for Dispatch today. She was like, "Oh, that's look good.
Yeah,
That
we
look
talked
good."
about
Like,
this.
yeah, she was like, "Yo, are you gonna play it now?" I'm like, "No, not right now, but I'm gonna play it at some point." She's like, "Okay, cool." So I know she wants to fucking watch me play it. You know what I mean? So Dispatch is definitely on that list of games that I want to try out soon. I think I'm gonna get it before at the end of this stream for sure.
I'm probably gonna buy it this week too because I think the last episode drops this week.
This week, I was kind of waiting for that because I don't want to play it and then feel like, oh shit, I gotta wait for the ending now.
That's what I was doing. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Although if I
wanna
bought
binge
it earlier, I think it was like $3 cheaper or something
Yeah, yeah.
when
Usually
it
that's what they
launched.
do on Steam. That's what they do on Steam.
Yeah,
So
but yeah, I'm getting that too.
yeah, because even Absalom was on sale when it first dropped. It was on sale for like $5 off, so you could get it for 25. I think it's 30. You could get it for 25.
Yeah.
See, the chat saying Dispatch is fire, bro. This is what I'm talking about. Like, it's not traditional gameplay. It's not like a lot of like traditional like gameplay stuff or whatever. But I think the story is what is like it hooks people, and that's great. I love that.
I played the demo and the demo is awesome. And I was very upset when the demo ended. And I think when the demo came out, it didn't have a release date yet either. And I was like, God damn it.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, that's why when I saw it was releasing episodes, I'm like, I'm not getting it until everything's out. That way
Right.
I can just go right through it. Yeah.
Mm. So, all right, final question, right? What lesson do you think the studios or the industry at large can learn from Rockstar in terms of how they've been handling this like delay situation? Because they've delayed GTA multiple times now. I don't think
What about
I've
the
ever seen another game delayed
what about the
this
fact
much.
that I see reports that they fired like 40 people for leaking?
Yes, yes. So they
Yeah.
did.
We don't talk
They
about
did.
that.
We did. I actually had it in the notes in the points here. So yeah, at first there was no statement issued as to why these people were fired, but we got some new details here. I guess I could grab them. Where is it? Wait. Didn't
So
I
we
post it?
gotta give it to them at least for communicating that too. That's good on them for that.
Yeah. So
Well,
they.
they
Yeah. Go ahead, George.
apparently, I mean, you probably have the news story, but from what I heard, the Rockstar employees were about to unionize and they just reached the threshold that they needed to reach to unionize, and then Rockstar fired a bunch of them. What people are saying to prevent them from unionizing. which is a
wow.
little shitty.
That's shady.
That
And
that
That's
is.
good to know.
that's why there's like a bunch of protests going on at Rockstar's headquarters recently.
So now
Yeah.
this also adds another layer to this, right? Do you think that's kind of why they delayed this game even further to
It
kind of
maybe, yeah.
just to wait
I
for
was
like the
thinking that too.
backlash to subside? I don't know.
And also, there could also be more delays if there's internal issues going on at Rockstar.
Hmm.
Yeah. Or if they were still polishing it and
Hmm.
removing all of these employees delays the polish from like being completed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
So,
crazy.
so there's an article here too. This is coming from Game Rant, and it says, "Yo, Grand Theft Auto 6 newest delay can easily cost Rockstar another $500 million, bro."
They'll make it back.
Oh no, for sure. I feel like GTA once this drops, it's going to break so many records, bro.
Oh yeah.
We can't
How long do you think it'll
quantify.
take to a billion?
I don't know. How long
I
did
think
it
it'll
take?
be the fastest. Well, is it the only
For
game to reach
sure,
a
will be the
billion?
fastest.
It will be the fastest to reach a billion, but
Yeah.
have
It'll
any
be the
other
fastest to reach any milestone.
what
Any and
games have
every
reached
one.
$1 billion? It's probably like GTA, Roblox, and Minecraft.
Probably. Probably. Heartless is looking it up right now, I'm sure.
No, I'm not. I
I am.
think that for sure. I think that for sure it'll be any milestone. I think it'll be the fastest. A million, 10 million, 100 million,
Hmm.
200 million, 300 million, all the way up to a billion. I think it'll have it'll break the milestones the fastest. I believe. I think,
Yeah.
especially at the price point too. That because no other game has done that before. So you got to think with the level of success that they're gonna have, and we all agree that they're gonna have the level of success they're gonna have.
Right.
At that price point, every milestone is gonna get shattered because you're gonna have an accelerated uh, revenue rate, essentially.
Ah, I get what you're saying. I can see that for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They
So
have to, they don't have to push as many units to break each milestone as another game would.
right. So there's also another article here from Game Rant. I actually just stumbled up on this one. It says Grand Theft Auto 5 actor thinks GTA 6. Now this is an actor, so not that their opinion doesn't matter, but they're not the guys on the inside like making these decisions. But anyways, it says Grand Theft Auto 6 deserves to cost $100, which to me is a big deal. Like $100 is a crazy jump from like right now we're paying $70 for games. So from 70 to 100, that's a $30 price increase, bro. I don't know how to feel about that. I I just don't know how to feel about that. That's a lot of money to consider
But
one
I
game.
mean,
It's gonna happen.
What? Okay, whether it happens or not, I think we all can agree that you sometimes, for the most part, you get what you pay for in life. And
Mhm.
second of all, I don't think that every game should have. There shouldn't be like a standard price. If a game is gonna give you 5,000, 10,000 hours of replayability because it just has so much in it to do, and it's just that good, then by all means, it's worth $100.
Yeah,
You can't tell me it's not worth $100.
but
You
here's
know,
the thing, but that's not how the industry works though. The industry's gonna see one game now selling for $100. Now they think that their game can sell for $100.
if that's not how the industry, if you mean to tell me that the guys developing these games and the big wigs who are making these decisions think that Grand Theft Auto being $100 means that their game needs to be $100, and their game is about 30 hours of ability in a single run through RPG. And that's what you got going for you. I'm sorry, my friend.
Heartless, you sound like Optimus Prime right now.
You got lost, huh?
Yeah, you were breaking up just now.
Ooh. Oh no, it lost me. Yeah,
You're still here. You just like a bot.
Trez is breaking up too. What's going on?
You're breaking it.
All of us are breaking up right now. What is going on? Are we all experiencing internet issues?
I hear you now.
Nah, you're breaking up. It's it's the service I'm on. Maybe. No, because we're in Discord. We're in Discord right now.
How do we sound on chat? That's the question.
Huh?
How do we sound on stream?
No, you sound fine now. Sound
Oh,
fine
okay.
now.
Yeah, you sound fine now too.
Yeah. I don't know what happened just now. I think everybody experienced some kind of lag.
There's a giant internet slowdown across the board.
Bro,
You know what's crazy?
what was that?
Right
That
now,
was
right now, my Discord says I have 13 milliseconds of delay, which is normal, right? But a second ago, it said I had 100 milliseconds. I was like, okay, so something's going on with Discord.
Something happened, yeah.
yeah. It wasn't
okay,
just
cool.
Discord though, because even Video Ninja froze.
Oh,
So
oh,
something's definitely up with the internet, guys.
The aliens.
Aliens, bro. Aliens.
This surprised me.
What?
Grand Theft Auto 5 is the 18th highest grossing game of all time.
What? So what are the highest grossing games?
You'll
of all
never
time?
guess the highest because I don't even know what it is.
Farmville, Candy Crush.
Good guess. No, I don't see Candy Crush on here. Oh wait, never mind. There it is. Dungeon Fighter Online
What the fuck is that?
is the highest grossing game of all time,
That's-
followed by Fortnite.
No, that's money laundering, bro. Dungeon Fighter Online is definitely money laundering.
Followed
Something's
by
happening.
Honor
here,
of
bro.
Kings. Followed by PUBG.
What? PUBG is still a thing?
And then League of Legends, and then Space Invaders, Pac-Man, Crossfire,
Wow, bro.
World of Warcraft.
World of Warcraft is what number?
9.
Bro, it's barely in the top 10.
Grand Theft Auto 5 is 16. After World of Warcraft, it's Candy Crush, Monster Strike. I
Oh,
don't know
Dungeon
what that
Fighter
is.
is DNF.
Street Fighter 2, Pokemon Go, Lineage, Puzzle and Dragons, and then Grand Theft Auto. A lot of these are Chinese mobile games. So
Mhm.
there you go.
Wait,
Yeah,
wait, Street
Dun-
Fighter 2? You're saying Street Fighter 2 grossed more than Grand Theft Auto?
Yep. I mean, it's been out since 1991, so
yeah. And
I
Dungeon
think they're
Fighter.
adjusting for inflation. I'm assuming they're adjusting for inflation.
no, this is nominal.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
Dungeon Fighter is DNF.
Okay.
hmm So I at first I didn't realize until I Googled it. It was like, oh, it's DNF. Ah, okay.
What is DNF?
DNF is it's
A fighting game.
they have a fighting game, but it's on RPG first. It's an MMO first.
Does it stand for something?
Dungeon Fighter. Dungeon Fighter
oh,
Online.
duh.
Yeah. Dungeon Fighter Online. So that's the game that you said is number 1.
Yeah,
Mhm.
2005.
Yeah. So they have a fighting game version of that, which I think is broken as all hell, and I'd never played
I'm
that game
surprised.
ever
I
again.
thought Grand Theft Auto was going to be
Like
way
up
higher.
there. Yeah, me too.
I'm also
But-
surprised that Roblox and Minecraft are not up
Yeah,
here.
I could've
that's
sworn
crazy.
Grand Theft Auto was the highest
Media.
selling piece of media. Of all
Media.
time.
Media.
Never
That's a
mind
different
just video
category.
game.
Yeah, it's media. So it's a different category. I think
But
think
aren't these
media in
all
general.
considered media?
I have no idea,
Right?
bro. Listen, I
Right?
don't know. I don't know.
Rose, I don't see CS:GO on here.
Unless here's what they're talking about, right? Grand Theft Auto 5 in general is a piece of media as opposed to where these games probably have sequels. I think that's what they were
Reaper says
hinting at.
physical sales. That makes sense.
Ah,
So all the, but
Oh.
then but still confused because Street Fighter 2, I guess they're counting coins from back from the arcade era. Yeah, that makes sense. That's also why Space
Oh.
Invaders and Pac-Man is probably up here. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because they didn't outright own those games; they paid to play them.
Yeah. That
Got
makes
it.
sense. And then
Makes
yeah,
sense.
World of Warcraft is all like your
But yeah, it's also pay to play.
microtransactions and
Yeah.
yep. Yeah,
Pay
yeah,
to
yeah.
play. Yeah. So I get it. It makes sense. It makes sense. It checks out. It checks out, guys. But yeah, any final thoughts before we move on to our next topic?
Nope.
No. All right, great. Okay, so here we go. Second topic. Um, Marvel Games has confirmed it plans to continue working with Insomniac Games for many years to come following the launch of Marvel's Wolverine. According to Marvel Games general manager Holic Mentes, I don't know who that is, but I have to go look him up now. The studio has become a cornerstone of Marvel's single player lineup. Thanks to the Spider Man series and the upcoming Wolverine, Mentes called Insomniac the epitome of Marvel's current philosophy, saying their shared culture and value make them perfect long term partners today. So let's just talk about that for a second. They're not the only guys that have Marvel IP that they're working on because I'm pretty sure that Bethesda is working on a Blade game. Am I wrong for saying that?
No, and then there's the EA Iron Man game, and then
Iron
there's
Man.
the Hydra game, and
So how does yes the game that Amy Hennig is attached to.
mhm.
So how does this work? I'm trying to figure out like who do you think would possibly be their next like game or next potential franchise that they tackle. Did we just get another follower? Welcome in everybody. Thank you for that follow, whoever that was.
So, do you mind if I go first?
Yeah, for sure. Trust. Go for it.
Um, I did. Let me see this. 4 years ago, I released a video on the Marvel video games universe,
Oh damn.
talking about it, and there was some type of plan to create a shared games universe,
Mm-hmm.
and there actually is one that doesn't just include the Insomniac games, but it is the Insomniac. It's Spider-Man, Spider-Man 2, soon to be Venom, and Wolverine. But also Iron Man VR takes place in the same universe as the Insomniac games.
Oh really?
If you've ever played Iron Man VR,
Mm-hmm.
they have the AIM has the same logo as that they do in the Spider-Man games, and it's also a PlayStation exclusive. And there's like a hidden Easter egg where Tony Stark monologues about the Devil's Breath situation that happened in Spider-Man
Oh
1,
shit.
and
Really?
talks about what's his Norman Osborn. And then there's also like Easter eggs on, you have to like, there's a part where you have to flip through a like an iPad or whatever to get like your next mission, and you read news headlines, and it's news headlines from what happened in New York during the Spider-Man game.
That's kind of
So
fire. That's fire.
so I don't know if they're going to continue that canon of, because like no one's played Iron Man VR. So they could very well just may like scrap that. But
Mm-hmm.
that game was supposed to take place in the same universe as the Spider-Man games. And then there was rumors that the Avengers game
Yes,
was going to
that
take
that
place,
I know that for sure.
but then they scrapped that.
Mhm.
But then did either of you play Guardians of the Galaxy?
Yes, I love that game. Oh
Did
my
you beat it?
god. So that was a phenomenal experience. And why I hate I had kind of like a I was cautious about the game because
Yep.
of the Marvel situation. But when I started playing that game, bro, oh my god, the story was fire. The story was so dope, bro.
That game's great. Yeah,
It's an
yeah. And
amazing game.
awesome voice acting. And
Yeah.
there's a part in the end, like near the end of the movie, where they're going through like different multiversal portals,
Mhm.
and you hear in one of the portals you get sounds of like Avengers Assemble, and then you pass another portal and you hear like
Oh, I
sounds from
remember that. I
Spider-Man.
remember yeah, I remember that.
And that's like the touch that like all these games take place in a multiverse.
Right.
So I really do wish that because I do think that Guardians of the Galaxy is a good game. Like I wish they just included this in the, rather than a multiverse, but the universe of the Spider-Man games and the Insomniac games, but they didn't. So currently that's kind of like what we're working with. And I think when they build this out, I think we'll see an Insomniac universe, but I don't think it's going to cross over with the other Marvel games.
Mm.
That's my theory.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna solely be an Insomniac universe, but I don't know how that's gonna work now that they have so many other games kind of just like all over the place now. Like we said, the Iron Man game and the Blade game. I don't know what that would look like, but I'm pretty sure they can after Wolverine. now that they actually have Wolverine, I think they can do like an ensemble X-Men game, which
Though that's apparently the rumor
would be
is
fire.
that when all that stuff leaked like
Mhm.
last year or a couple years ago, whatever,
Right.
they were supposed to do the Wolverine game, and then that was supposed to lead into an X-Men game that
Ah,
Insomniac was going to be working on. And they haven't announced it, but the rumor is still that they're working on an X-Men game.
that'd be fire because we haven't seen any like X-Men video games in a long time. I feel like
I know. And X-Men Legends is amazing.
X-Men. Yo, so Trez, I'm glad you mentioned that. We want to play X-Men Legends. Like we want to do X-Men Legends. I have X-Men Legends 1, 2.
Okay.
And I have the Marvel Ultimate Alliance as well. So I have Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. I think we need to coordinate something where we're playing those games.
Yeah, I
It's
think we
f-
need to do it on Parsec.
yes, we would have
I
to
think
play it
that's
on
the only
Parsec.
way we could do it. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think that would be amazing for a stream, bro.
I would love to do that. The one thing I will say though is that the first mission of X-Men Legends,
Yeah, I know, I
you have to
know.
play through that mission
And
solo
meet, yeah,
and then
and
like
meet,
unlock multiplayer. Yeah.
yeah, because you have to meet Cyclops first before you can unlock the.
Yep.
I remember that. I remember that game. That game
Yeah.
is it's
That
still
game's
heart
awesome.
wrenching. Yeah, but it's still heart wrenching to play because I still have that trauma of my mom turning off that fucking game as a kid.
Oh, that's right. Didn't you
Oh
not have a
God.
memory card or
I didn't
something,
have
right?
I didn't have a memory card, bro. My mom turned the game off, and I was this close to beating the
Oh,
game. I was playing the game for
Uh,
days,
uh,
days,
that's
bro.
that's awful.
Yeah. So
So you've
it's
never beat it, so now we have to play it.
I've never beaten the game. And that's the very reason why I've never beaten the game because I've never gone back to play it. Because I was like, it's every time I remember, I just get upset, bro.
Did you ever play X-Men Legends 2?
Yes, I did play X-Men Legends 2. I also played Marvel Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2, and I beat both of those. But I'm down to play again. I would definitely play those
Nice.
again.
Yeah, the Ultimate Alliance ones are good too.
Yeah, Ultimate Alliance. Because if had it not been for Legends, we wouldn't have Ultimate Alliance. I don't think a lot of people know that.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
because of those
Ultimate
games.
Alliance used to be on Steam. I think
It,
it got
it did.
delisted.
It got
Yeah.
delisted. Yeah. I have it on Xbox. I still have it on Xbox before it was delisted.
was Ultimate Alliance on GameCube?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
No.
played that game.
Ultimate
No, that's
Alliance?
X-Men Legends was. I don't think Ultimate Alliance was.
No, it was. I think it was. I think I had it.
I think it was 360 era. It was
Yeah.
360 PS3. Yeah.
Really? Let me double check. I feel like
It was
I
on
had it.
PlayStation 2, Wii.
That's right. It
Oh
was
yeah,
on Wii.
Wii. Yeah.
360.
Yeah. So if it's on Wii, it probably wasn't on
So what's the
GameCube.
other one? X-Men Legends?
X-Men
Yeah.
Legends, yeah. X-Men Legends was definitely on GameCube because I remember my sister was the one who bought that game for me. And she bought it for my GameCube. It was one of the first games I got with my GameCube. I got that. I got X-Men Legends and I got Resident Evil 0. My first two games for the Nintendo
I
GameCube.
played this game as a kid.
Yeah, it's an amazing. We have it, Heartless. We can play it. We could just set
That's
things up.
crazy.
We could set that up, but it'll be a lot of fun. Imagine us doing a Play Talk Live with that, bro. Playing a retro ass game,
That'd be awesome.
bro.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. Because it was fun. Like we were playing, was it Left 4 Dead on Mass Replay like a couple of weeks ago? That was a lot of fun. I never played that game before. Never
Left
played
4
the game
Dead?
before.
Yeah, Left
Yeah,
4 Dead's awesome.
yeah. I've never
Still
played the
holds
game
up
before.
today.
Yeah, it does. It definitely does. So that was a lot of fun. So question: let's go back to the whole X-Men of it all, right? Or just the Marvel of it all. Let's say. Do you feel like um it's kind of crazy when you think about it too, right? Because Insomniac went from just like Ratchet and Clank to now they're kind of like the flagship developers for like Marvel games, right?
Yeah.
What do you think makes them such like a good, I guess, collaborator with Marvel? What do you think? Why do you think Marvel loves what they do this much? Because I've seen other
Philosophy.
studio. You think so?
It's got to be.
What'd you
what
say,
it is.
Heartless?
It says philosophy.
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 Yeah, you think so?
Um, I mean, I definitely think the success of the Spider-Man games is what won Marvel's what gave Marvel confidence in them. And they continue to sell, and I think Venom's going to sell well, and I think Wolverine's going to sell incredibly. So I think it's part that, but it's also that these games they're good games and they do well, and yeah, I think they're going to continue to do well. I'm worried about an X-Men game because I don't know how you make it. It should be multiplayer, but I don't know how you make it without making Avengers like the bad one.
Ah, I see what you mean.
Yeah. So
And I don't think the Avengers game was bad per se. I feel like it's the whole microtransaction bullshit and the fact that it was always
yeah.
online. Those little things kind of just like gnawed away at the game, and it kind of just eroded any kind of confidence, like fan confidence in the game. It's the fact that
Yeah.
you can't play that game right now. Like the game is, you can own it. Your disc, if you bought a disc for that game, Heartless, the game's now a glorified paperweight. You cannot play the game.
Yeah, that's not cool.
I think you can mod it on PC.
Yeah,
to
you
still
can't.
play
But
it,
you
yeah.
shouldn't have to do that to play a game that you purchased, bro. You spent money buying a disc, and you're telling me this disc is now useless.
Yeah, there
And-
was like there was a good game somewhere in that game.
Yes.
And I do think the story mode was like the single player mode was not
was good.
bad.
It was good. I liked it.
But then they like did not hit on the multiplayer. That was awful.
Yeah,
And I was lying to myself because I was like, it's not bad. Well, I was playing it, and then like, no. Looking back at it now,
Buyer's remorse.
yeah, it's like no,
remorse.
it was pretty bad.
But the single player aspect, I think that's also what pisses me off. The fact that you had a single player aspect, people should be able to still play the single player aspect of the game.
Yeah,
for sure.
Not the entire game is dead, bro. The entire game is dead. Because and you could have, it was one patch. You could have one patch to just like have people play the game offline.
yeah.
Say what you will about Suicide Squad Killer Justice League, but they allowed people to play the game offline now that the game's dead. They took the game offline. Like the game is you can't play, but you have access to the game still. So I don't know. Speak not its name.
Facts.
Yo, it's definitely a running joke on this podcast. I swear, bro.
Every time I come on, somehow it comes up.
Yeah.
We try
Yo.
to avoid it, but then there's always somebody
you?
who tries to ruin it.
Right? But this time it was a positive thing though. It wasn't, it was just like they did something correct. At least one thing they did right. Even though the game's dead, you can still play it if you want to, for the most part. You know what I mean? So, but yeah. So we know Wolverine is coming in 2026, right? Is Insomniac continue? So, if Insomniac continues this partnership, which Marvel characters do you guys see outside of X-Men? We know there's heavily rumored that X-Men is coming, right?
That's a good question.
Well,
I think didn't they confirm Venom? I thought they confirmed the Venom was coming.
Well, yes and no, because it doesn't feel like there's no real confirmation of Venom. Like people are speculating that Venom is gonna show up because he was in Spider-Man. You know what I mean? So
Is it just rumors then?
I think
thought
it's just rumors. Like I'd have to double check, but I don't feel like I've heard any confirmation of Venom. Was Venom game confirmed?
I guess it wasn't.
Yeah, I don't think it was. It was heavily speculated though.
I think we're gonna see Venom. I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if they do this thing too, where they like release, like you have Spider-Man and then you have Miles Morales, right?
Mhm.
And then you have Spider-Man 2.
Right.
And now after Spider-Man 2, they introduce Venom, and now we're getting Venom.
Yeah.
Like if they do this thing where they have just kind of like a smaller
game.
side game in between their main games.
That's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, like you have Wolverine, and then maybe I don't know who they would introduce in Wolverine. Insert character here. And then you have like that character gets their own.
Mystique maybe because Mystique's in the Wolverine game, and
I
I
don't see Mystique pushing numbers and sales is the
true,
only thing.
true,
You
true,
know?
I don't either.
true. They'd have to pick a bigger character that is kind of like probably if they show X-23, maybe. I don't think we're gonna see her in here though. I don't think Laura's gonna show up.
X-23.
Yeah,
Who's a popular X-Men? I don't know.
with Gambit, but like I don't see them.
I could see them doing a Gambit
You could see
game.
them doing a
Yeah.
Gambit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Gambit has kind of like a rich backstory when you really think about it. Thief turned hero turned, you know what I mean? Turned X-Men. Yeah, I can see that. Cyclops never had his own like standalone like
I feel like Cyclops is very
thing though.
divisive because I feel like a
Yeah,
lot of people don't like Cyclops
no, they don't. They
because they think
don't.
he's a dick. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Um,
Gambit is probably is the one of the better characters for them to like have to create a standalone like video game
yeah.
around.
Or like, I don't know, Magneto.
Magneto. No, here's why I'm here.
Magneto would be sick.
Here's why I'm still leaning on Gambit though. This game could take place in New Orleans, bro.
That'd be pretty sweet. Yeah.
Remy's a Cajun, bro. Like, come on, that's all we need, bro.
Yeah.
A Gambit game set place in freaking New Orleans. That's it.
I would expect it to be like Wolverine and then either a spin-off from Wolverine before X-Men or
Mhm.
Spider-Man 3 and then X-Men.
Yeah. But
Because I think we're gonna get Venom before Wolverine.
do you see them kind of building out like their own like Marvel Games universe like we were talking about? Like imagine
Yeah.
them doing like a Captain America. I could actually see Insomniac doing a Captain America game, bro.
I think they will, but I think because they're already focusing on like the Spider-Man 3 is in development,
Right.
even though they didn't talk about it. Like that they're in the early stages of development for Spider-Man 3.
Right.
I'm willing to bet that Venom's going to be a thing. Wolverine's in development. I think X-Men is also in development. It's like there's so many games already in development that
Mhm. We won't
I
see
don't
anything.
see them having the bandwidth to like do more than those 4 games right now.
Right.
But you may see them, maybe someone like shows up in another, like someone gets cameoed into another game or something like that.
Just to
That's what I
kinda
can see them doing. I would love to see a full on like MCU style games, Marvel Games universe,
yeah.
and have them do it. It's just so much harder to do in video games than it is in movies. Because the production schedules just take so long to do. But I would
True.
love to see that.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Or
I
have them
agree.
introduce characters like the next Spider-Man 3. Someone just mentioned Daredevil in the chat. Like
Mhm.
have, Daredevil is like hangs out with Spider-Man all the time. Introduce him in Spider-Man 3 and then the next spin-off is the Daredevil game. Like do shit
Yeah.
like that where it doesn't necessarily have to be characters that are like within the X-Men or within Spider-Man. You can have these
That's-
other characters that then they get their own like kind of spin-off game.
Right.
That
You
would
could
be
put
cool.
them in the original game too. Like you can make a playable Daredevil in the next Spider-Man game.
Yeah,
playing for a
exactly.
single mission, and you
Mhm.
can see the fan reception of said mission, and you say, hey, maybe we have something here. We can work on a Daredevil game, something of that nature.
Right.
Yeah, that's definitely how you
Right,
do
yeah.
it and how you make it work.
'Cause I could see
Yeah.
traversal with Daredevil being like a sick thing throughout New York City too. Like
Absolutely.
parkour and all that shit. That's rooftop running, bro. I could
And
see that being a
parry
thing.
system because
Yeah.
he doesn't rely on sight, so maybe a parry system that relies on auditory cues and stuff like that.
Yeah. That'd be
That
dope.
would be cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
If you just have to listen for it and then hit
Mhm.
the button.
Yeah. That'd be dope.
yeah, that'd be
So
cool.
it's crazy. Why have we not seen a Daredevil game yet? I know there was one that I think almost got released but didn't, and then somebody because I saw someone on YouTube play like an unreleased Daredevil game, and it was like N64 era, and I was like, what? I didn't know this existed, but why have we not seen like a Daredevil game? We've seen so many other superheroes get their own like video games. Why not Daredevil? Punisher of all people has his own video game.
He has a lot of video games actually.
Exactly.
Guns.
Yeah,
True.
guns are easier. I also think that Daredevil didn't hit like peak popularity
Un-
until the Netflix show.
Yeah, 100% agree.
Yeah, I think people liked Daredevil and like
What you
kind of knew
mean?
who he
We had a
was,
whole
but
Ben
he's not going to
Affleck
be
movie.
pushing sales, you know.
Bro, Heartless. Nobody liked the Ben
Now I
Affleck
think he
movie.
will. Oh,
That's
that
not
movie's
the
bad.
point, though. That's not the point, though. Daredevil was big enough that they got Ben Affleck to play Daredevil.
Yeah, but it
Yeah,
didn't
but there's
hit
also an Elektra movie.
exactly, and that was also a
Touche,
horrible
touche,
good
touche,
game
touche.
movie, bro. But I think Daredevil never hit like the zeitgeist until like the Netflix show, because the net people got to see more of who Matt Murdock is as opposed to Daredevil. So it was more of a grounded show, and people loved that. They loved that about Daredevil. And I also think that's kind of why people didn't like the newer one, the Born Again, because they felt like they didn't get enough of Matt Murdock, so to speak, within that show. It didn't feel like it
I
feels
liked Born Again.
I did like Born Again, but it feel Netflix esque and not like fully like the Netflix show. I think
Yeah.
that's what it was. But again, they were actually going through a lot behind the scenes too. They actually switched like showrunner and production team while this show was in development. A lot of people don't know that. So now that it's this new show, so because they brought back almost all the people, all the production team from the Netflix show now, and they're working on season 2 for Born Again. So we might get a stronger season 2 here. So I'm looking forward to that. So yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, me too. I feel like there's a lot that to unpack in that Daredevil show too, because apparently Jessica Jones is coming back. Luke
Yep.
Cage is coming back. We haven't heard anything about Iron Fist yet. People didn't like the Iron Fist show. Kind of didn't, but I like the dynamic. I kind of like the chemistry between the actor and Luke Cage's actor, Mike Coulter.
Yeah.
I liked Finn Jones and Mike Coulter together. They actually had like good screen chemistry. I could see that seeing them like bring him back. I also like Colleen Wing, so she was cool in
I
the
did
Iron
like
Fist.
Colleen Wing.
I
Yeah.
liked her in the show, so I'd love to see them bring those characters back. And we all already know that Punisher is coming back. Like Punisher has his own like situation happening, like a
Special.
mini series.
Yeah.
Yeah, he has like a mini series, right?
I think it's just like an
A
hour
one
and a half
shot.
special. It's
It's a
basically
one
like a
shot.
made for TV movie.
Yeah, it's
Is
a
what
one
it is.
shot. It's a one
Yeah.
shot then.
Like did you see Werewolf by Night?
No, but I want to.
Oh, you should. It's great.
I heard it was. Thought one of the reasons why I didn't want to watch it because it's black and white, but then they re-released the colored version of it. I was like,
Oh no, watch it in black and white. I think it's meant to be
really?
watched in black and white. Yeah.
All right, cool. All
Because
right,
it
say
adds to that like
old
because
like
it's supposed to be like an
pulpy
homage to
horror.
like old horror. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. But like something like that, and like what was the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special?
Yeah, I watched that
Like
too.
that's those types of Marvel specials is what like the Punisher is gonna be.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it'll
'cause
probably be like an hour or something.
right. Yeah, he's also gonna be in Spider-Man 4. Yeah, you're right. There's that.
Yes, that too. Yeah,
And I think
which they're
Hulk.
gonna use to push his special.
Yeah, and the Hulk is also gonna be in Spider-Man 4. So it's gonna be an Avengers-like kind of situation, I feel like. I feel like there's a lot of people that are gonna show up in Spider-Man 4.
I'm about it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
But yeah, that's pretty much it. Any final thoughts before we move on, guys? Going once,
Nah,
going
good
twice.
coverage, good
No,
coverage.
great. All right. Electronic Arts has released an official statement following its $55 billion deal to go private. The company says the buyout won't affect its mission, values, and creative control. The deal led by U.S. private equity group and Saudi Arabia's public investment fund marks one of the largest leverage buyouts in gaming history. In a filing with the SEC, EA assured employees and fans that it will maintain full creative control over its current and future projects. So let's just get right into this. Trez, what are your thoughts about this right now? Because I feel like a lot of people kind of have an issue with the whole Saudi aspect. So I want to hear what you have to say about that.
Yeah, not great.
Yeah.
I mean,
I feel like they're buying up a lot.
I'm gonna try and be as middle of the road as I possibly can be here.
I feel that.
But when you're selling something like, or when EA is getting acquired,
Mhm.
and that includes like Mass Effect, right?
Right.
That prides itself on having diverse characters
Mhm.
in their games and being very progressive in the game's politics and in the game's like uh dialogue and content, and
Mhm.
you're selling to a country that is not
Right.
like their values are so different
Mhm.
than what Mass Effect stands for, and I'm just using Mass Effect as an example. um that's where I get a little worried.
Yeah. It's a good
um
example. It's a good example.
I don't know if they will impose that culture on these types of games,
Mhm.
because the games make money, and ultimately at the end of the day you just want to make money.
Money. Yeah.
But it is still like a concern, and I think that, that's a valid concern.
Mm.
So that's kind of how I feel about it. And they've been buying up a lot of stuff,
A
like
lot.
the fact that they're buying up the WWE.
They also have stake in
And
Evo now as well.
yeah, Evo, WWE, a lot of stuff like this, and you see it
City of
when
the Wolves.
like a
Say again,
lot
Harlan?
of, was that Harless?
City of the Wolves. They also
Yeah, 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 yeah.
SNK.
They say they own SNK.
Well, they own SNK, that I know,
Yeah.
yeah. But you have like
Ooh, Taj with the juicy raid. Welcome in everybody.
the wrestlers that are going, the female wrestlers that like really can't wrestle in their ring attire when they go over there and like stuff like that.
Oh,
Um,
really? Really? I didn't know that.
yeah. Like they have to be covered from neck to toe basically when they wrestle in Saudi Arabia. Um, so it's just things, things to think about.
Yeah. I think that's what that's also one of the reasons why they felt like the need to point out that they would not lose creative control. I think that's one of the reasons why they felt like they needed to assure fans and stakeholders and everybody else that they wouldn't. I think that's what that really came from. But again, that they're gonna say that because they don't want anyone to have that kind of concern, right?
Yeah, it's like we're here now, but like, what does this look like 10 years from now? Like that's the concern, is
Right.
if they invest and they have a stake that's so big in this that it's like they start making creative demands, that's when I think it becomes a bigger issue.
Mhm. So it's just it's insane. It's definitely insane. I feel like it's a scary time because again, I feel like every few weeks or so, I will hear like, oh, Saudi Arabia is buying up some other thing in gaming. If it's not Saudi, it's like China. It's just like it's between
Yeah.
those two, and it's eating away at just like the industry at large. I don't think it's a good look. It's like
Yeah,
monopolizing the games industry, so to speak. Because I feel like ultimately
Exactly.
it's gonna come down to just those two entities, right? And that's a scary thought. Do you think
but
EA's yeah, go ahead, guys. My bad.
sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Mhm.
Um, I was gonna just say, but then when you think about it too, it's like, okay, they're gonna ruin. Like, yes, it's possible that they ruin like some of these franchises, but ultimately, then a lot of people, I think, when they make a shittier project,
Mhm.
people are going to turn away from it, and then that's when I think where the other side of the coin is, when you'll start to see more of people starting to play indie games and games that can like express themselves in these ways that might be kind of tied down.
Right.
So
So going back to what I was saying, so the EA tried to reassure that nothing will change. Do you think that really holds weight and in the grand scheme of things?
um time will tell on that one. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't have an answer,
Time will
I
tell.
hope so, but
Mhm.
who knows?
Yeah, because I don't think that's like a realistic standard to set on like new ownership. Because overall, I feel like they will always have the final say.
Yeah.
So
They
you
used to
saying that?
press one to doubt. That's what I'm pushing. Yeah.
All right, so do, again, we know that there's legitimate concerns. You know, it's funny, Trez. You've kind of like all my questions that I have kind of like listed here. Trez has also kind of like went through and just answered every single one.
Oh, I'm not even looking at him to be honest
Yeah,
either.
you touched on censorship because that was my follow-up question to that. What does it mean for EA to internal studios, especially those already affected by layoffs early this year? That's another question I kind of wanted to point at. Do you think that that has any like do you think that is also a part of what's been happening with the buyout?
I'm sorry, what was the question?
The whole layoff situation, like EA laying off like a bunch of different people from various studios that they have. Because I don't remember how much, like 100 people got laid off recently. I have to double check.
I think that could be a part of it, and I
Mhm,
mean, I don't know. I'm not like familiar with what's going on with the layoffs and what's going on like internally with EA,
mhm,
but like again, this can come back to okay, well, if EA is laying off a bunch of developers and then they're hiring a bunch of developers from Saudi Arabia or something. I
mhm.
feel like what we just talked about of like the censorship and the creative control and all that kind of starts that shift, right? Of
Right,
like, okay, well now you just fired a bunch of like Mass Effect developers who would have made the game this way, and now it's just a completely different culture. So that's just something to think about too.
right. All right, so if EA really does keep things steady, what's the best case scenario here for players and developers, you guys think?
We keep getting what we're
Expecting.
we we keep getting what we're expecting with an elevated level of presentation, right?
Mhm.
That's what they're getting the money for, right?
Right.
Yeah, definitely. And I mean, I don't think they have a very high bar to climb
Mhm.
because when was the last time that EA fucking hit?
I don't know. I feel like Star Wars
Decade.
Fallen Order was the last time. For me
All
personally, I
right,
can't
yeah,
think
fair.
of. I
I'll give you that one, definitely.
I can't think of because even the follow up wasn't all that. I feel like, but I think the
It was
follow
good.
up
It was just more of the same.
it was more the same. But I also feel like they didn't really put much marketing behind that as well. And when
Yeah,
they didn't do that and the game didn't sell well, they then blamed the game. Oh, maybe fans don't want a single player game. No, you just didn't market your fucking game. Just didn't market the game. That's what you did because you don't want to back single player games. We know this with EA. EA
yeah.
wants to casino-fy gaming, bro.
I think Reaper just put it best in the chat. Best case scenario, they start making games decisions without having to worry about stock market expectations. Like,
Yep.
yes,
Yeah.
100%.
Yes.
If they do that, then I think will be good. I also just want to see them make good games. Like EA to me, when I hear of a new EA game coming out, I'm not excited. I love
Right.
Mass Effect.
Right.
And like I'm not super,
Me either.
you know,
I'm not super jazzed about the
confident,
new one. I'm not
yeah,
super jazzed
that
about the
that
new
they're
one.
gonna hit it.
Mhm. So, yeah, that I like that point that Reaper brought up. Yes. 100%. 1,000 times, yes.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Um hopefully, I guess this is just again, I'm always the wait and see guy. Like,
Oh
whenever
God.
and again, we'll just have to wait and see. It's
And
all
if it
we gotta
sucks,
do.
we just won't play them.
We just won't play him. That's it. Really it. I can't even think. Like, last EA hit. Let's Google that. Last EA hit. Last
Google the last
EA.
games that EA has released.
Sometimes I'd be forgetting that EA even makes games outside of sports games.
Oh shit! Split Fiction. Split Fiction is them.
Oh, did they? Oh, no way.
Yes.
All right.
Split Fiction is them. Oh shit.
I'll eat my words then.
But it wasn't marketed like a freaking EA game though, Trey. So you're kinda not wrong though, because when people see Split Fiction, it's not about EA, it's about the developer who made it.
Yeah.
EA just kind of published it. Like this be real. Who's the developer? Wait, Split Fiction. Split Fiction. The developer published by EA, but developed by Hazelight Studio. So people see it more as like a Hazelight Studio game more than an EA game, which is why we were
Absolutely.
like,
That
yeah,
makes sense
Okay.
too.
yeah, which is why we were like, EA doesn't drop freaking hits. No, they don't. They freaking don't.
Yeah, and they haven't made a good sports game, and I don't even know how long.
Let me see. EA games. EA games releases. Let me see if we can find any good freaking latest releases, latest game. Battlefield 6. Yeah. But that's recent. Before Battlefield. So let's go before Battlefield 6. Okay.
Is Battlefield 6 good? I don't even know.
I think no, people love Battlefield 6. Based on what
Okay.
I've been hearing so far, Battlefield 6 has been going pretty good. F1, don't really know about that. It's mostly sports games here that I've been seeing. Sims, Dragon Age,
The Sims.
Railguard. Much
I
I
thought
say
Dragon Age
about that.
Veilguard was like pretty good. People liked it.
Nah, I don't know. I don't think so. I feel like it was a mixed bag with Dragon Age Veilguard, bro. I feel like fans were divisive on that game. 100%.
Plants vs Zombies,
Plants vs. Zombies. I can't even believe this game is
sports
still
games, The
even
Sims,
being made.
F1, Command and Conquer, Split Fiction, The
The bi-
Sims, Dragon Age,
to me, the biggest one for them is definitely Split
Madden, The
Fiction. But
Sims.
like I said, I feel like it doesn't count.
Yeah, I'm out on like all of these games.
Yeah, me too.
Grid Legends.
I don't even know what that is. I know Grid, but I've never played it. Madden,
Lord of the
Sims.
Rings, Heroes of Middle Earth. Oh, that's a mobile game.
Yeah, I don't
Jedi
know what that is.
Survivor, Wild Hearts,
They did release Command and Conquer source code.
Dead
shout out to
Space.
that. Dead Space the remake, yes, they
Yeah.
did. But it's a remake. Like I feel
Need
like,
for Speed.
do we count remakes?
I mean, it was received pretty well, wasn't it?
Yeah, but isn't much of the same though? Like it was the original game, just revamped. Am I wrong?
They did It Takes Two also.
It Takes Two. Okay, so Hazelight Studio has a publishing deal with them, essentially.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I guess we'll give them that. You know what I mean? We'll give them that. Jedi Survivor games were gas. Yes, they were. They were pretty good. Those are definitely pretty good. But yeah, overall, again, we'll just have to wait and see what happens with this whole EA shit. Not looking forward to Mass Effect as it stands right now. Um, is there any other title that I feel like I'm attached to outside of Mass Effect from EA? I don't think so.
I
Outside of
feel the
like
same way.
probably like Jedi, like the Jedi series. I love the Jedi series. So outside of those, I don't really have any games. So it's the Jedi series, and Mass Effect, and that's pretty much it in my regard. Because
Yeah, I
listen,
feel the same.
I've thrown in the towel when it comes to Titanfall. I don't expect to see another Titanfall, so I'm not even gonna put myself through that. It's just not gonna happen. So
Yeah.
Respawn is largely focused on Apex Legends and the Jedi series of games. That's all I see from them. So I'll say that. I'll say that. But guys, let's switch things up a little bit. And now the moment y'all been waiting for, our video game draft 2025. Trez is
Ayo.
going to be leading this one for sure because he's the guy who's been running this shit. So
Sure.
listen, Trez, take it away.
Yeah, Cash, can we get the
Yeah,
scoreboard on the screen actually?
yes,
On the
sure.
stream?
I gotcha.
So earlier in I think it was in January. It was either in January or early February. I can't remember. We did the video game fantasy draft. What that is, it's kind of like fantasy football, except we draft video games that are releasing throughout the year. You go 8 rounds, you draft 8 games, and then the way you get scored is you get the Metacritic score from that game gives you points. And then at the end of the year, your game has to release in 2025, clearly. And at the end of the year, whoever has the highest score wins. It was Cash, Heartless, myself, Thick Flare, and Jolty J who did the draft. And right now, I'll have Cash put that up on the screen.
Yeah, I'm pulling it up right now. There we go. If the chat can see it.
So
Hopefully
here's
they can.
what we drafted, and we still have at least one game that's going to come out. Heartless had Monster Hunter Wilds, Mafia: The Old Country, Assassin's Creed Shadows, 2XKO, Fable, Dying Light: The Beast, Lost Records: Bloom and Rage, and Inzoi.
Mm-hmm.
Cash, you had GTA 6, RIP, Little Nightmares 3, Crimson Desert, Metal Gear Solid, Delta Snake Eater, Ninja Gaiden 4, The Outer Worlds 2, Subnautica 2, Turok Origins. Jay had Pokemon ZA, Split Fiction, Fatal Fury, City of the Wolves, Perfect Dark, Steel Hunters, Clair Obscur, Hell Is Us, and Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I had Metroid Prime 4, Mario Kart World, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Civilization 8.
Mm-hmm.
No, 7. Sorry, Roman numerals. South of Midnight, Borderlands 4, Dune Awakening, and then I took a shot on Resident Evil 0 remake coming out this year. It didn't happen. And then Thick had Doom: The Dark Ages, Ghost of Yotei, Avowed, Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2.
This
Death
man
Stranding,
had some
Like a
killers,
Dragon
bro.
Pirate, Yakuza in Hawaii, Atom Fall, and then he took a shot on a Super Mario game, Shadow releasing. Didn't happen. So that puts Thick in first place right now, currently at 581. I am at 487, or Jolty J is actually in second right now at 480, and then I'm in third at 478. And then we have Heartless at 397, and Cash, you are in last at 321.
Bro.
Cash, you suck.
Wow. Thank you.
I still have Metroid Prime 4 releasing.
Subnautica. I still have Subnautica.
But even if Metroid Prime 4 releases to a 99, I still cannot pass Thick Flare. However, we did say that we were going to add extra points for the
nominations and Game of the Year.
Nominations of Game Awards.
Mhm.
So whatever games get nominated, I believe we said it would be 1 point per nomination. A win is an extra 5 points, and then Game of the Year, I think we said was 15 points.
Yes.
So there is the possibility of things kind of getting a little spicy around the Game Awards, especially if Steel Hunters releases this year for Jay. That'll push him up. It is in early access now. I don't know if we're going to actually see the full release.
I don't think so.
And then Metroid Prime 4, when that releases, that should pump me up at least within striking distance of Thick Flare. Unfortunately for Heartless and Cash, I think you guys are kind of out.
Yeah.
We're cooked.
Mhm.
We're cooked.
Yo, I think
But
so.
yeah, this is it.
We should have a watch party for the Game Awards, by the way, guys.
100% we should.
Yes.
And then we'll see exactly who's going to win.
Yeah. Game Awards watch party. You heard it here first, guys.
And then we got to do this again in
Yes.
beginning of the year.
January of next year for 2026.
Yes. For sure. No, I don't think I want to put Grand Theft on my mind for next year.
The strategy is to definitely try and flood your draft picks with games that you know are going
coming
to
up.
release.
Mhm.
Although, Cash, if GTA fell to me, I would have taken it because you know that game's going to get like a 96.
Yeah.
And Thick Flare went the super, like I tried to go pretty safe.
Mhm.
But I feel like Thick Flare went super safe in his picks. He picked a bunch of games that were releasing early and a bunch of games that he knew were going to release outside of his shot in the dark with Super Mario.
Right. So it makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes
Yeah,
sense.
he did good.
Yeah, he did
Cash,
amazing, bro.
unfortunately, you did bad.
Thank you, Artis. Thank you. I
He
got
can still
Subnautica.
surpass you, Heartless, if Subnautica.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
no. But see, that's the thing. That's the
releases.
thing. I'm not expected to do good.
Uh, but yeah, this was pretty good. This was a fun
2XKO does not
experience.
have a Metacritic score. I checked it before the show today. It's I guess apparently still in early access.
It still is, yes. I think it was supposed to release this month, right, Arliss? I think. Um,
Okay, so if that releases
1.0.
Heartless, I think you have it over Cash.
Yeah, let me see.
Oh,
1.0.
for sure. It's
I
going
don't
to
think
release this month. There's no way you got nothing on Cash. Come on, bro.
wait, 1.0? 2XKO.
See, you guys thought I fumbled when I was acting like I ain't know about GTA. You know what I'm saying? Nah, I was playing the long game.
Yes, it's
Yeah,
November
we'll see. I need
4th.
Metroid Prime 4 to get me some points here, and then hopefully win Game of the Year so I can overtake Thick and win the whole.
I mean, it's looking like
Shebang.
Claire Obscure is gonna win Game of the Year.
100%.
I also Jay is the only one who had two picks in the 90s.
Oh wow.
And actually, no one else had a pick in the 90s, and he had two. He had Split Fiction and Claire Obscure.
Yeah, I say that.
So proud of him.
Steel Hunters. I never really checked out Steel Hunters. I checked out the beta though. I have the beta, but I downloaded the beta, but I never got to play it. Is what I meant to say. So I don't know. But yeah, that's pretty much it for it, guys. Yeah, this was pretty good. So January is when we will do this again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Early January or late January, depending on what's coming out.
Yeah. So Heartless, this is the first time you've done something like this, right? A video game draft. This is the second time I've done
First
it.
time ever.
This is the second
Yeah.
time I did it with Trez. Because we
So
did
now
it.
you know, not your first rodeo. So next time.
How many years ago
Yeah,
did we
no,
do the
I
first
know what
one,
to do
Trez?
now. If Thick is talking about a game, I steal the game.
We did it. We didn't do it the year before. We didn't do it 2024. I think we did it 2023.
Damn, Trez, I know you for that long.
Yeah, man. And I think I did it in 2022 because I did it with Thick and with another. Actually, no, I think it was just me and Thick when we did it in 2022.
Oh, really?
And then we included you and Sir Crimson in 2023.
Yes.
Yeah. That's right.
Damn.
So yeah, man, maybe if we want to shake things up, we get someone else in too.
Oh, for sure.
And then when we get into like round 6 and 7, then people really start taking swings and guesses at games that they don't know if they're going to release or not.
Listen, bro, I'm down. Yeah, well, let's definitely do that. I like that idea. So chat, we can even have the chat involved to some degree. Chat can come up with their own like list or who they back.
That would
the
actually
most.
be really cool to have the chat like the collective chat.
A chat list.
That's chat list. Yeah. That would be fire, bro.
A collective chat. Decision. The only thing is people who are. I feel like the chat is at a disadvantage because they'll be naming a bunch of games in the chat that we may not think about.
No, we could just make polls. Just constantly have somebody create polls every time we do a round. So whatever is left, they have to pick from that poll. They would have to vote to then have it added to the list. That way, it's not like just people just throwing shit out there. They have to vote on it.
Either way, it's definitely doable. We can figure out a way to.
Yeah, we'll figure this out. But I feel like that would be really cool to get the chat
idea.
involved.
Yes.
Yeah. A chat. Oh my god, that's fire. That's nuts. But yeah, guys, that was pretty much it. This was super fun. Tonight was episode. I feel like we had a very good episode tonight. Tonight was super cool. Wait, why did I close it?
It was episode 69, right?
No, Heartless. You missed episode 60. Episode 69 was me and Reaper. You weren't here for episode 69.
Damn.
This is episode 71, bro.
I was really hoping every episode was.
Now you gotta wait a whole another 100 episodes.
Right?
Episode 169 don't hit the same way episode 69 hit. No, nothing like a true 69. Sorry, chat. I didn't mean to go there.
Yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight's episode, guys. Yo, Before we head out of here, guys, Trez, let the people know where they can find you. Let's just drop that shout out real quick.
I want to say one thing.
What?
Trez, earlier in the show, we got Trez in here. We never told anyone that Trez rocking for the mass replay, guys. Let them know. Let them know everything, Trez.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So, yeah, you can find me at Mass Replay. I've been commenting in the chat on Twitch. I'm much more active on YouTube than I am on Twitch. I have a series called Arcade Economy where I play through old arcade games to determine how much they would have cost to beat during the time that they released, and then adjust it for inflation, and then determine how many of these games were like predatory and stealing your money. So if you're interested in that, check that out. We do a live show, me and Thick Flair himself, on every Monday. So we will be live tomorrow. We are playing Alien versus Predator 2010.
Oh shit, I'm gonna be there.
Yeah. Cash, if you want to play, you're more than welcome to join us too.
Okay.
I know it's on Steam. I don't know how much it is though.
I'm gonna check.
It's been sitting in my library for years. I have never played it. So we'll be live then. And then I also have a few unboxings coming up. I'm going to be doing some giveaways. So yeah, if you want to check out my channel, Mass Replay. And then Thick Flair and I, we're also exploring other videos that we're going to be doing. While we do stream, we're trying to get away from putting a lot of our like reactionary streaming content as VODs on the channel and just do more like polished type of videos on the channel as VODs. So
For you.
I
yes,
like that.
thank you. We're gonna be exploring some games. Like right now we're playing an old game together, not streaming it, but for like reactionary content. And then once we get that footage, I believe the series is going to be called like As Good as You Remember, and we're going to look at old games,
Ooh, I like
like a
that.
retrospective review. And it's going to be voiced over with the full, kind of similar to how I do Arcade Economy, but then we're going to splice in cuts of our footage from when we played it through. So when I talk about something of like, hey, this part was like a pain in the ass, and then it'll cut to like our reaction of that. So that's a video series that we're going to do, hoping to release in December, because these videos do take a while to do. But I've talked enough.
Sounds
So
sick.
thank you.
That sounds sick.
Nah, it does.
That's
Love your
amazing.
content, bro.
And make sure you let us know and drop it in our Discord when you drop that specifically. I want to see it.
Yes, please.
I definitely will. I'll let you guys know.
That's kind of the idea that I had with the Zelda game. The Zelda video essay that I've been working on. Like whenever I mention stuff, I cut to my gameplay because I still had a bunch of my gameplay from Zelda.
Yeah.
Just like there, just like ready to go. So once I have those things, like I just have those show up on screen. Like once I kind of like hint to it, stuff like that. So like I like those kind of videos. So yeah,
That's the way to do it. Yeah.
yeah. It makes the video way more much more dynamic, I think. So, but yeah, we forgot one thing though, Heartless. Our
It's
speedrun
okay.
section.
It's-
No,
it's
please do it.
okay.
Please do it because there's a lot here that we should touch on. We're not gonna
Okay.
we're not gonna
Fine, I can
linger
do
too
it.
long. Yeah.
I could do it. I just didn't know if we wanted to go backwards from the send off to going backwards, but it's okay. I watched Tenet yesterday, so this I kind of feel like this works out. Anyways, guys, for those that don't know what the speed run section is, essentially we have like a few lists of topics, and I go off from the topic title. And if these guys, Trez or Cash, are interested in talking about the subject, they pretty much say skirt, stop, and then they put their thoughts on the subject. We try to keep it pretty quick. We can get through the whole segment in under a minute if they have no interest in any of these subjects. So, you guys ready?
Let's go.
Let's do it.
All right. First subject on the list: Dispatch teases episode 5, episode 6 content.
Looking forward to it.
You guys
Move
are
on.
I mean,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
looking
say
forward
about
to
it
playing
earlier.
it. That's all I got.
yeah.
Literally. Arc next one on the list: Arc Raiders reveals 2025 content roadmap. If you ask me, that game went. I really don't care for extraction. What do they call it? Extraction looters. Either way,
Yeah.
next one on the list. Steam Deck gets a heavily requested feature. Cash.
What is the feature?
That's what I'm saying, Cash. You can't put this on the list and not have the feature. What is the feature? We got to get into it now. I'm looking it up.
Yeah.
I'm
So
looking it up.
it says on November 4th, Valve announced that Steam Decks are getting a new feature called Display Off Download Stream. All right. So the Stream Decks in beta and preview channels can now complete any active downloads with the display turned off. So that's the
Pretty
new
awesome.
feature.
Oh, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's all I
pretty
got. I have a
awesome.
Steam Deck and I love it. Highly recommend.
Cool.
Wait.
Next one on the list. Walmart is now putting limits on Pokemon card purchases. I mean, good for them.
Mhm.
Scalpers going crazy.
Is it though? Because I feel like a bunch of scalpers are just gonna take a bunch of Pokemon cards. Then, like, I feel like that might
It-
be.
They increased the rarity now. That's what's happening.
Yeah.
I mean, they're gonna sell no matter what, but it's just making sure that people, because if you see some of these videos, people are walking in and buying hundreds of packs. They're buying entire displays. Come on, guys. They're doing
That's
it in
what I'm
front of
saying.
kids. I watched a video of a guy walk up to the display. There was a woman and her child, and they were sitting there. They grabbed one pack. The moment she moved her hand away from the display, like 2-3 inches, the dude's arm, probably a sweaty ass armpit, all up in her face, grabbed the entire box, the shelf of the display shelf off of the I couldn't believe it. I was like, wow, this dude has no shame. Anyways, nonetheless, free PS Plus games for November 2025 are officially available now. So if you guys are into console gaming, I don't think Trez is.
Stray
from his
EA
reaction
Sports.
to the GTA release date. And I'm not.
Stray is a
but if
good
you're
game
into-
if you play on PS5.
Yeah, Stray.
it
Highly
was
recommend.
that game was gifted to me a few years ago, actually.
I haven't played it yet.
Next game on the list: The Simpsons just killed off a popular Fortnite. What? A popular Fortnite character?
Yes,
The
The Simpsons.
Simpsons?
Yes, they just killed off
Who,
a
Apu?
Papu's not a Fortnite character, Heartless.
I know, but okay, I actually have to click this because I don't even know what it
They
means.
killed
How did The
Peely.
Simpsons-
Peely, you know the character, the banana.
Oh, they killed Peely.
Yeah, they killed Peely.
He got his karma.
They made him into an ice cream sundae.
Peely got his karma.
They turned him
Alright,
into an ice
okay.
cream sundae.
Last subject on the list, on the speed run. I gotta say, this is kind of funny. Retroid issues official statement on Soldier Boy handout. For those that don't know, Soldier Boy has been doing this for a while.
Yeah.
He's been buying official knockoff handhelds, slapping his name on them, and claiming them to be the Soldier Boy consoles. I cannot.
No
with
way.
you, Soldier-
Really?
Yes, he's been doing it for
a
years.
while.
Years, bro. He's been doing this shit for
Bro,
years.
he even had like a big screen Nintendo Switch. Yo, shout out to Soldier Boy, man. I can't. Honestly, absolute innovator. I'm telling you guys. Listen, you guys might not know this, but back in 2007, I'm sure he probably recorded the song in 2006. But back in 2007, 2006. You would go download stuff on LimeWire, right? So you would, like, let's say you wanted to download your daily Ricky Martin music, right? You type in Ricky Martin on LimeWire, and you would go to download it, and then you go to click the audio, and it would be Soldier Boy. The dude was so smart. He was so business savvy, even as a teenager, that he would take popular song names, and he would name his song, the
Those
popular
songs.
song names. So when people go to download those songs, they will be downloading his song. He was the first rapper to put a music video on YouTube. I don't care what nobody says. He was the first of the first.
That dude is something else, bro. He's a funny guy, bro.
Yo, he's your favorite innovator's favorite innovator. What the fuck did I just say? Oh, that's too funny.
But yeah, that's why I wanted you to mention
That
the
is too
speed
funny.
run section.
Honestly, he's an absolute con. He's been conning handheld gaming for years.
funny, bro. But yeah, that's pretty much it for the Dads of the Book, guys.
That's a speed run.
That's a speed run. Heartless, let's people know where they can find you so we can get out of here and not hold Trez hostage anymore.
You broke up. What'd you say, Cash?
Let's tell the people where they can find you and just
Y'all
get
know
out
where
of
you can
here.
find me. I've been putting a lot of my energy.
Thank you
into
for
the
having me,
KXI
guys.
Network.
It's always
Oh,
a pleasure,
absolutely.
Trez. Always a
Absolutely,
freaking pleasure, bro.
Absolutely. Guys, make sure you click those links for Trez and those follows. But as for me, I've been putting a lot of my energy into the KXI network lately. But for my personal channels, catch me. I'm mainly on Twitch, the Heartless_99. The Heartless, no space, _99. Much love to my people, seriously.
All right, that's what's up. Well, y'all know where y'all can find me. Find me on my channel, Cashgrow TV. Actually, I'm dropping my schedule after this stream, so you guys can check that out in the Discord pretty soon. So tomorrow we're playing Marvel Rivals. So Trez, if you want to pop up, feel free.
We're
more
streaming,
than
but
welcome.
but
Yeah.
if you guys are still going when I'm done, I'll hop on.
All right, for sure, 100%. So Marvel Rivals tomorrow, and then for the rest of the week, I'll drop the schedule for that. But thank you guys again for popping in. If you enjoyed the podcast, please go check it out on all your favorite podcast platforms of choice. Give us 5 stars; it really helps us out. Go check us out on YouTube at youtube.com at Gamer Actual. We're currently live there as well, so just go give us a follow over there. We're still kind of getting the channel up and running, so yeah, go check us out there, and we'll see you guys next time when we talk about all things video games. Peace out. It's your boy Cash. We out of here. Gamer Actual, episode 71. Peace. I forgot to do the thanks for watching shit. All right, so who are we going to rate out to, guys?
I mean, we got Blaze Inferno. I say Blaze Inferno.
All right, say this. Say no more. Blaze X Inferno. Rate. All right, see you later, chat.
I'll
Chat,
grab
we're
a drink
gonna.
then. Before
Yeah.
Welcome to Dairy.
Yes.
Trez, if you're still here, then I'll see you. And if not, much love. Thank you for being
All
here.
right.
Mhm. Blaze X Inferno. Why is it's saying invalid? What the fudge? Why is it saying invalid? You sure he's online, Heartless? I don't see him. I'm lying. He is online. He's playing Resident Evil 2. Unlike somebody, Bello. I know you're probably here watching. There we go. Why wasn't it working before? Okay. All right, chat. Catch y'all later. Peace. All right, we offline, I think. Yeah, we offline.
All right.
Yeah, bro. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. I feel like we had
Yeah.
a
Thanks for
lot of
having me,
fun.
guys.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. For sure. What are you up to after this? I know you gotta go to bed and
I'm
shit.
gonna schedule my posting my schedule probably to go tomorrow morning, and then I'm probably just gonna go to bed.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do the same thing. What time do you set your post for?
I usually don't post in the morning, but because I was late with it today, I'll probably post it at 10. I also
Mhm.
look at my YouTube analytics to see, but they're usually like my audience usually starts getting on YouTube around like 3, but I'm also posting a short tomorrow.
Mhm.
And I don't want the posts, and then we're going live. So I don't want like to overwhelm everyone with the posts.
Right.
So I'll do the schedule at 10. I'll post the short. I usually try to post shorts like an hour or a half hour before I go live.
Mm-hmm.
That way, if someone's scrolling through shorts, it shows up that I'm live. So it may push them into the stream. So I think we're going live at like 6. So I'll probably post my short at like 5:30ish, something like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, but I'm gonna go do that. Thanks for having me. We got to do some type of collab in the future.
Oh yeah. Yeah, for sure, bro. Like I said, we have a lot of stuff that we're gonna work on because
Definitely, yeah, definitely Game Awards, and then we'll figure out if we can do maybe some type of tournament or something in December.
mm-hmm.
Um, I'm not looking forward to doing the Frosty stream next week.
I'm gonna be there though. I'm still gonna be there.
Thanks,
I'll still be
appreciate
there.
it.
I'll still be there. You're
Yeah, I
gonna be
don't.
on his stream. No, he's gonna be on your stream
No,
this
he's gonna be
time.
on my stream. I don't even know what to play. That's why I was like, maybe Sonic Rumble,
Yeah,
just
just do
because
just do something simple. Just
I'm
get
gonna do
that the
something
way.
easy. Yeah, because like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do Fightcade with them. I also just like I feel like it doesn't flow that way with our stream, and then I'm
Mhm.
gonna have to get Thick to like download everything, and he's not gonna want to. He's gonna not be invested. So like,
Mhm.
so I'm like, all right, Sonic Rumble seems easy because it's free to play. Everyone can do it. We can get their whole team on if that's what they want to do. So I think I'm just gonna do that. Yeah. Wish me
Yeah.
luck.
Oh yeah, for sure. We're gonna be there. Heartless and I are gonna pull up for sure. See if we can bring some more KXI people.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, root for us.
Yeah. For sure. Yeah, bro. You said it was Thursday, right?
No, that's next Monday. That's the 17th.
17th, next Monday. All right. Let me
Yeah.
put that in the calendar. I'm gonna tell Heartless right now. 'Cause we have a shared calendar, so
Oh, nice.
I'm putting that in there.
I'll probably invite some like my community to join too
Yeah, for
to
sure.
make it a little more bearable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, bro. That's kind of what you have to do with these people. Yeah.
All right, Cash. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man. Catch you later. All right.
Later.
Have a good night.
Later.
All right, bro. Yo, welcome in. Welcome in. Yeah. GTA 6. Yo, Skipper, what's good? Yo, we're about to watch Welcome to Derry, bro. Give me a second. You want to pull up? Artist, I was about to move you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you.
GTA 6 delay, EA buyout, and MGU. We raid out the Blaze.
Did we raid out?
Yeah, raid out the Blaze Inferno. Yeah, bro. See if I can open up. Let me open up thing now, HBO Max. Why's my PC acting like this, bro?
Bro, my PC was acting up too.
Yeah, it's acting weird. I don't like that shit. Welcome to Derry's the number one movie on thing, bro. On HBO Max. Let me see if this works.
Yeah, it works. Well, I can see the ad. That's for sure.
You can hear it, right? You watching it, Heartless? You seen it, right?
Yeah. Fuck your dad. Did you end the YouTube stream?
You're not seeing it, right?
Whoa. I was just seeing everything up until now, I believe. Hit play again.
No, it went black. So, what did Kirby say she do to show this shit again? She didn't use
You hit
Firefox, right?
incognito. Incognito.
Um, well,
Yo,
on
they let me
on
watch all the ads. They let me do all that.
except for that shit. That's crazy. Said incognito.
Yeah, the three dots.
Incognito on Chrome.
I think so.
All right, let me try. How do I do that? How do
Or
you
it
go to
might be
incognito?
incognito on whatever she was using, Edge or something.
All right, so let me change it. Wait. That means I gotta close this one. Can you see it? You can't see it, right?
Nope. You got to use Firefox.
Yeah, I'm gonna use Firefox. Fuck it. Okay, tonight was a strong ass episode, bro.
Yeah, it was lit.
Gamer action. HBO Max. So, Heartless, we're not the only ones. Just know we're not the only one.
Chaos.
It's like, yes, that's what I meant. But we're in our thing, so that's why I said we're not the only one. We had somebody pop in earlier, and they popped out, but I think they couldn't hear us. It was Skipper. I think we're hitting that point where we're kind of formulating people around us. I like that shit. We're slowly getting that. You know what I mean? People know who we are. Let me try something. Let's do this now. Hopefully this shit works. Shit's so stupid. If this doesn't work, I'm gonna have to ask Kirby how she does this. Theoretically, this should work though. There we go. We cooking, Heartless. We cooking. You saw that?
I see it. Yeah, it works. Perfect.
Let's fucking go. All right, give me a second. I'm gonna get something to eat. I think we're getting the origins of Pennywise. Oh fuck. Yeah, you want to drop a message in the Discord, let people know. Yo, that's the director. The guy you just saw a while ago is the director.
I already put a message in the chat, and I
Oh,
tagged the movies people.
oh okay. Just passed through, got work in the AM. Oh, so Skipper just passed through to say what's up. That's the guy that directed The Flash. What the fuck? Fuck no. The fuck? Oh boy. Francis got fucked. Is this before the town of Derry was created? I think that's what's happening, you know. The fuck? Okay. What the fuck, dude? Holy shit. He's dead. What the fuck? Whoa. Are we skipping? Yo, did you see
Skip
the
that shit.
did you see the thing in the meme section? Go to the
What?
meme channel. Somebody posted this song in the meme section and say, yo, why is the it song kind of a bop? Your shit's fucking funny, bro. You saw it?
I'm looking for it right now. Oh, I see it.
Yeah, so I think what we just saw is that was before it became Derry, the town, before
I
the
think
town
so too.
existed. Yeah. So that was his domain. He was just like there. Okay, you notice no one went into the forest.
The Native Americans knew not to go in there
No, yeah, they knew.
because
Because,
they're in tune with the lands.
not only that, they trapped. They trapped it for 100 years, right?
Who? The Native Americans?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah. So when he got trapped for 100 years, that's how Derry was able to build and develop into a town. It was over that time. Had that not happened, nobody would have been able to settle on Derry. What this reminds me, well, you know what that reminded me of? The movie that we were watching. What was that movie? when nobody believed that chick until like that one guy was starting to like believe her. What movie was that? We were watching with Kirby.
Which day was it?
I don't remember. It was a Halloween movie though. We watched it on Halloween, but nobody believed the girl that like there was something strange happening. Hold up, give me a second. I gotta fix the screen over here. You see, you mentioned Shawshank. That's fucked up.
Yo, the stream's not showing for some reason.
It's not.
Yeah. I got it's working now. I don't know what it was. It's working now.
It stopped.
It was showing a loading sign, so I thought maybe you minimized it or something.
Nah. So you didn't see any of that just now? What was the
I
last thing you
lost like
saw?
5 seconds. I lost like 5 seconds. It's okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ratchet Hank's gonna fry. I don't think kids wrote that shit. Well, probably. That's funny. That's funny. That was funny. Dear Dad. Do you know? So what the fuck, bro? So they are keeping track of this shit, bro. Yo, you remember what I said last week? It's the same thing. It's the Bradley gang. So they are aware of the cycle, Heartless.
You called it last week.
Yeah. The fuck? So the town is what killed the Bradley gang. Somebody said that in the chat last week, as a matter of fact, you know. I think Haiti said it. That's fucking funny. I just caught what he just said. This kid's a YouTuber, by the way. I saw him the other night on a video with you know Batches, King Batch?
I have not heard them.
King Batch is a you know King Batch. You've seen him before. He's from like the Vine era fucking videos and shit.
Who are you talking about though? Which one? The guy on the
The
right or the left?
the white guy
Oh
or
wow, he's a
whatever.
YouTuber.
Yeah, he's a YouTuber.
That's sick.
I wonder if those artifacts are like things from each cycle that Pennywise has attacked. You know what I mean? Like each cycle, he kind of leaves some kind of like residue on shit.
The dude said that the artifact they're looking for was buried 300 years before the automobile was even invented.
Hmm. I'm one. Or maybe the meteor he came from or land with or some shit. Oh shit! It's a slingshot. What the fuck? That's her? Yo, that D8, yo, bro, that was actually pretty cool. I want is she her daughter? Like, what they did just now was kinda crazy. She almost looked exactly like her. Oh, shit. He's in the sewer. He's in the sewer. He's gonna find out that he's in the sewer. Yep. Is he actually seeing him though? That's what I'm wondering now. The ones who float. Those are all the kids he killed, bro. What? What the fuck, bro? You see what Pennywise is doing, bro? Yo, you saw what Pennywise did, bro?
Was his grandma killed by Pennywise?
I don't know. I think she was warning him. So I don't think that's what happened. I think she tried to warn him just now
Yeah, but what does
because
she have to do with Pennywise though?
she has nothing to do with Pennywise, but she probably had the shining like him and she realized what was
Oh,
happening and she was telling him,
oh,
yo, he's coming for you. Run. That's what she said just now. She warned him. Pennywise wouldn't
yeah,
warn you to do that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I think he actually saw Pennywise like exactly because he was tapping into that um what you would call that frequency. I think he was tapping into Pennywise frequency and Pennywise caught wind of him just now.
That's what it seemed like.
Yeah, because remember, he doesn't go after adults. He goes after kids. Oh shit. That's fucking crazy, bro. The fuck? I really feel like that's um Mike's dad and mom, bro. Don't tell me he's the little boy. Heartless. What the fuck? It's him. That's why the military would know, bro. Because it does that. No, there is that definite. So that's actually facts, Heartless. Yeah, I'm gonna pause this. Where are you, bro? The fuck?
Are you asking me where I am?
Yeah, because I can't hear you. You're muted.
I'm muted because I have it's playing through my speaker, so I don't want to.
Oh, okay. Here's the thing.
But he's the boy, right?
Yes, but here that's the not the only thing. Did you hear what this guy just said?
He's losing his memories.
No. He said he didn't remember the town until he got there, bro.
With the town of Derry.
Yes. Man didn't remember that he came from the fucking town until he went back there.
So he's losing his memory. He takes away his memories, right?
But that's how Pennywise works. So if you watch the It movies, the kids that left the town didn't remember anything about their encounter with Pennywise until they came back to the town. He does that on purpose. He basically blesses them with prosperity because anybody that leaves Derry ends up having a successful life. So they never think about their past.
That's funny. Huh.
So that's what's happening to him right now. Man said he didn't remember her or anything until he just came back, bro. That's crazy. Anyways. He's lying to her. That's crazy, bro. The plot thickens. He's describing someone with The Shining. I hope he doesn't die. He's funny. But it's usually the funny guys that die first. I told you his grandma warned him. Does he have The Shining too?
No, he's the one with the damaged amygdala, and he has no
No,
fear.
no, I know, but does he have the fucking Shining, bro? It looks like he has the Shining too. He has the Shining too.
No, he doesn't, because he would have been able to be a compass. He would have understood why he was being
No,
sent.
so no, the Shining works differently with different people, bro.
Oh,
Yes, he has the Shining because he just explained to him that he felt it one more time. I think this motherfucker's window. He was one of them that was in the room testing him. You remember when they came in with the mask and shit? He was one of them. The guys with the guns in his bedroom. Hold up. I'll be right back. Told you. That motherfucker was there. I think that chick's kind of hot.
she's very hot.
Yeah, bro. Bro.
Nah, he gonna die.
Yeah.
He too funny to stay alive.
That's what I'm saying. He's the only expendable one here, too, unfortunately, to be honest. Everybody else has plot armor.
Damn, Cash doing math. Addition by subtraction, Cash said.
No, he's dead.
This motherfucker. This kid's an idiot.
Oh shit. Pennywise is a sick fuck. The fuck? He's dead. God damn. Oh shit.
If he wasn't a believer, he's a believer now.
That's the little girl, right? What the fuck, bro? I know he's not gonna die. What the fuck, dude? I think he's good. I still think he's fine. He has to grow up to have kids. Unless they had another kid after this. What kind of black kid are you, bro? Why would you do that?
You see how he was raised?
True. Be fucking funny if the bicycle was riding by itself. Bro, let go of the fucking bicycle and go.
black love.
Right? Like I like how y'all are hugging right there as if he can't just attack you outside of that motherfucker. What it's gonna be fucking funny if they don't got have anything on film. Oh, that's why she went for him. Because he's well read. Crazy, this is what film used to be, bro, like photos. Imagine that shit attacks them, bro. What do you take a picture of? How about showing the fucking audience? Nah, son. Nah, son. Something's about to happen.
That's him. That's it.
Oh shit. And
Nah.
I fucking hate this show. I fucking hate this show,
Nah.
bro. I hate this show, dog. Why would you end there, bro? Golly, bro. Nah, I'm enjoying the show, bro. This show is fucking sick.
It's about to get a lot more sick now
Mm-hmm.
because now we have a definitive it.
Say again?
It's gonna get a lot more sick now. Now that there's a definitive it, like we have a it that we can see, and
Right.
you're gonna start seeing him. Like
Mm-hmm.
he's been fucking with the characters mentally already, but
He's
it's gonna
starting to
get
take
scary.
shape.
I think.
Yeah, it's starting to take shape. Because before he's using other people's like fear against him, but it's not like an actual figure yet.
Yeah, now yeah, they saved that for episode 4.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Nah,
Ah,
bro, I'm enjoying the fuck out of this shit, bro.
me too. So I'm down to watch it week after week if you want after the podcast. But I'm gonna go eat. Do you think, Cash?
Yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit, I just saw him. Yeah,
Creepy. Okay, peace out.
yeah, bro, do your thing. enjoyed that, Jason.